Hello and good evening. Welcome back. Well, I did say I'm gonna look for a game tonight, and it looks like we're gonna have Komanda and Unlucky going against each other in this kind of like finals of the Division 3. By the looks of it, I was taking a look here. They are the top dogs over here in Division 3. Unlucky with 17 games played, 15 wins and 2 losses. We do have Komanda with 15 games played, 13 wins and 2 losses over here. I do also want to say hello to everybody, and I gotta say, whoa, this was quite quick to get everything going. Linda, hello there, ma'am, and welcome. Yes, they do have the draft site up. I do see it. Hello there, one more coffee, and good evening, sir. There you dingo. Good enough, how are you doing, my hair? And I hope everybody is having a good weekend indeed. Also, I do see Frankie Four Fingers. Hello there, sir, and welcome. I do need to change the map and take off those teams over there from what I could see. Most also, good evening, sir. Thank you so much for writing first in the channel. Hello there, YouTube, and welcome. I am a little bit sorry I couldn't announced the game earlier. I only found out about the game when I did put up that announcement on YouTube. So give me a second here so I can tick this off. First of all, delete leaks because it's not the map for today. Left team and right team are not correct at the moment, and we're gonna tick them off until we actually get something. Looking at the lobby, we do still have a few players needing to join. Looks like from one side we will see Chillbrains with GuardianOfTheNachos, Tob, and somebody else. Let's actually take a look over here on the Chillbrains, Almog, GuardianOfTheNachos, and Tob will be playing today for Team Unlucky. And we do have David Lich with Sir. Well, I guess this is Holland. Holland was saying that he's not gonna play. Wait a second, is he playing? Is he getting in? We got Solo also and Xero showing up tonight for Komanda. Komanda actually has players with a lot of experience on them, and we have seen them play in other tournaments, but under a different name, and of course under a different team name. And now that they did, oh, I see Kabachok is joining in. Oh my God. Okay, big Kaba joining. Big Kaba joining. I mean, you know, you'll see the muscles on this guy, man. Very big, very big. We're going to need to see what he's gonna do during the game, because we do need to expect a lot of good things from him. I do want to say I want to keep my idea over there and keep on going. Tell you what happened with Komanda. They did want to get a new team going fresh from the start and start off in the Division 3 of the CPL Premier League, which actually made the Division 3 quite a fire division, to be honest, like a division of fire. We had quite a few good teams joining there, not only from, as you've seen, this Komanda, but also from the Civ6 squadrons. We had quite a few good teams that were already Division 1 or Division 2 there, that they ended up in Division 3 in CPL Premier League, and they were fighting to reach the higher divisions, 2 and 1. Now, wow, we've seen so many amazing games. We're coming to the end over here of CPL Premier League, and as you've seen over there, we did have some amazing results shown up by Team Unlucky, by Komanda, Shakun Porson, which is from the Civ6 squadrons, Lesume Rangers, which we'll also gonna see tomorrow. Lesume Rangers going against the Scourge, I believe. We will see them play and decide who's gonna get the last points. Yeah, tomorrow the Scourge versus Lesume Rangers. Let me actually take a quick peek at when the hour is. It's 9 p.m. my time. That's 1900 GMT tomorrow. And that's also gonna be the last stream before we're gonna go to Paris. Whee! I do need to get ready on Monday and Tuesday as much as I can to, you know, gather my things, get a bag, do everything, try to buy stuff that I don't have, and so on and so forth. So I am ready to rumble over there. Oh my, yeah. I do need to get something also as a quote-unquote itinerary to do stuff on Wednesday and Thursday. I did already see last year when we went to the LAN, I did already see a lot of the museums, but I think I still have, like, I don't know, half of the Louvre to see, and also a lot of others that I don't know, I didn't get that. Like, it's a very big city. It's just wow. I did also really enjoy actually walking down the street over there and just taking in the scenery, seeing of course the day-to-day life and the feel, the vibe of the city. Now I might not get that opportunity this time because, well, winter has set in, right? So even here we do have quite a bit of snow already, like I don't know, 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters. It's gonna probably melt until tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It's gonna be okay, but that also means, well, yeah, I might have snow over there, so I'm gonna be a little popsicle just moving around Paris from from one side to the other, trying to not break myself. It is what it is. Let me actually put up the chat over here. Hello there, Natro. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Please show draft. Did they start? Okay, there we go. So we do have on Komanda on the left side, we do have by the looks of it, Cleopatra Ptolemy being taken out. These are the pre-game bans, and on the right side, Team Unlucky is gonna take out Scotland. Okay, they might be preparing for a big land map over here. We've seen them play yesterday on lakes. We do need to see if they're gonna prefer one of those maps or not. Of course, Egyptian Cleopatra did quite well yesterday. Chillbrains did manage to get a defense against his opponent. And withstood Macedon full-on attack there, and also some help from Congo. I do want to see also if Macedon is going to be picked up here. As you've seen yesterday, the players do deem it much higher in the aggressiveness chart, or I should say that benchmark over there. We do have them preferring Macedon over other war civs, especially at the beginning of the game, because of its ability to just keep being irrel, but not really irrel, because it still is competitive when it comes to getting those science points for the later technologies. It looks like Unlucky is going to go for Sumeria. We do have Genghis Khan being taken out, while Komanda on the left is going to need to pick up their choice. Frankie Four Fingers, also France are closest to culture victory IRL. Yeah, exactly. They have so many things there. Also, the Americans have that one. Yeah, it might be. Okay, so now that Hungary has been taken out, we do need to see what's going to happen here. I do also want to quickly switch this, because I'm pretty sure I'm not on the correct, there we go. I wasn't on the correct sound board, so I can hear in my ear exactly what's going on. The music is fine. And we do have Lucky going to take out Rich Highlands immediately. Well. Then Pangea Classic is going to be taken out by Team Komanda. Okay, well, Lakes is also going to be taken out by Team Komanda, while Pangea Standard is going to be taken out by Team Unlucky. Oh my god, we're going in, boys. We're going into the naval maps. We got Inland Sea being taken out. Primordial 7 Seas and Tilted Axis still available for the choice. A lot of the times Tilted Axis and Primordial have been considered kind of casino style picks, so I would assume, they're gonna go for the casino. They're going for the casino. Primordial and Tilted Axis are the remaining two choices for them, and it will be Team Unlucky to make the choice. Are they gonna make the good choice? Good evening, Heinig Dave. Hello there, sir, and welcome. I'm sorry for the quick announcement over there of the game and so on and so forth, but we're getting started. I don't know, UK have rock bands and USA have national parks, but France has so many great works. Yeah, they do. Well, it looks like Tilted Axis is gonna be chosen. Wow, Tilted Axis. Okay. Okay, so not only this is gonna be like a fast announced game, but it's also gonna be quite an interesting game when it comes to the map type. Ooh, Tilted Axis. Why did I say tiled? Okay, that's not tiled axis, it's Tilted Axis. There we go. We should be fine now. Now we're gonna go through the next ban phase. They will need to take out another 3 leaders each, and then we're gonna see them start picking their civilizations with 4 picks available for them in the first phase, 2 on each side. And we do have, by the looks of it, Japan being taken out by Unlucky, with Brazil being taken out by Team Komanda. I would say on Tilted Axis, a lot of the times the players will want to get those coastal civilizations going. I'm actually a bit confused how they did not take out Norway immediately. Harald Hardrada is probably going to be very powerful on this map. And I would say that if they do not ban it in the first phase, I'm pretty sure one of these 4 players in the first pick phase is gonna get it. He gonna get it good. And we do have Australia being banned from Komanda, which is a very high science generator at the beginning of the game. Portugal, extreme gold generation there, quite powerful caravan replacements, the nows, which do get a promotion. Very good over here. With 2 more Civs to go, Komanda is gonna need to take one out. We still have victorious, we still have Indonesia in the game, Elizabeth I Dido. There are so many civilizations that are definitely powerful on this map. We've seen also players be successful with Basil II or Theodora on these kind of maps. And we do need to see what the players are going to choose to actually confront their opponents with. It looks like Eleanor England has been taken out. Is this real life? Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. The game of chicken. The game of chicken. Komanda was like, well, if you don't ban Harald Hardrada right now, we're gonna pick it. And immediately you see Unlucky was like, nope, we're not gonna give you the chance to get Harald Hardrada. Komanda is gonna need to pick something else, and I'm pretty sure they do have a lot of choices to pick from. We're just gonna need to wait for them to make up their mind with 45 seconds to go. They do still have quite a bit of thinking time, and we've seen a lot of the times how much it matters for the players to pick the correct civilization and get the most out of it. Now this map of course will not give them that amazing opportunity to settle a lot of cities. We're probably gonna see them capped at like 7 or 8, and quite a few of them will probably just build 5, and that is it. Now this is one of the maps that it's really important to get the caravel timing correctly, and if you do manage to get into situations in which you're gonna get the land war against naval war, naval civilization, that's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be quite hard. We do have Spain being picked up by Komanda, which can definitely do both land and naval, no problems. With the early fleet ability, with the early armada ability, he's gonna do well. On the right side we do have Dido being picked up by Team Unlucky with the biomes at the beginning and the half-coast coastlands, the harbors. He's gonna get a lot of gold and at the same time have the power to defend himself, no problem, even push against his opponent. We haven't seen in quite some time somebody being extremely aggressive with the biomes, but they're definitely strong enough, especially if you do manage to get to oligarchy, to have those extra 4 points before your opponent. It looks like also Victoria, Age of Empire, which does make sense over here, is going to be picked up by Unlucky. She's going to get a lot of free boats from her Royal Navy dockyards, allowing her to have a bigger navy and not spend that much production on those. We do need to see if she's also going to get one of those continent splits, so she gets access to an extra trade route from an early stage of the game, which again, it's a very, very big tempo change. Yeah, big man, hello there, sir, and welcome. When Tokugawa, yeah, exactly. You ban Norway? No, you, exactly. Yeah, it's the chicken, the game of chicken with Norway. Who's gonna pick it, you know? Okay, one more pick here from Komanda, and to be honest, I would expect Indonesia to be picked here, but at the same time, I've seen some other. Oh, okay, Netherlands, okay. Netherlands is good also, especially after the update. We did have a lot more Wilhelmina just finding its way into the games. We do need to see if he's gonna have those rivers to benefit from, and I do believe the last time we've seen it, oh man, we heard a lot of tears. That was a lot of salt on those tears also. I do remember that time when Wilhelmina did get an island spawn with only a 2-tile river everywhere. Basically, no bonus civilization. Well, you say no bonus, but at the same time, it still gets those bonuses on the trade routes, doesn't it? And also on getting the best frigate in the game. Again, the 7th Provincian is very powerful, but you need to get there. It's a long time to get there, you know. You need to get the size, you need to get the production, you need to get the gold. It's not as easy as it sounds. Especially in these timings when the players are quite competitive when it comes to getting there first, faster than their opponents. We do have Scythia also being taken out by Komanda. A bit of a surprise also, Scythia didn't appear here instead of Dido, for example. It's a very powerful nation, especially at the caravel timing, and especially if he does manage to get them first. We do have Theodora being taken out and Basil being taken out by Team Unlucky. They don't want to handle any kind of extra pressure from that religion. Of course, we haven't seen in quite some time somebody actually push somebody with a crusade, but in the competitive games. But we did just see it actually a few hours ago when Top was in the game, and he was. We were waiting for him to finish the game so we can get into this. That his next door neighbor, India, was actually crusading his target and did manage to push through. They still have Harald Hardrada, the Varangian. Yeah, not as good though. It's not as good as this one. Still gets animal points on campus. There we go. Yeah, still gets animal points on campus. At least that's a update. Victor O, hello there, sir. Good morning. Yes, 2 a.m. Civ stream. Wow. Yeah, that's early, man. That is very early. Hello there, Urek, and good evening, sir. Yeah, it's basically right now, like, I don't know, 8 p.m. my time. But yeah, I just found out like 2 hours ago about this game, and we were waiting to see exactly when it's gonna start, because this Division 3 kind of finals is gonna be awesome. We do have Gorgo being taken by Team Unlucky, with the last band being Babylon here, taken out by Komanda. We do need to see the full roster of Komanda, which they will need to show us here. They do have 2 choices right now to pick from, and well, still so many civilizations available for them to go for, which do have a lot of bonuses. Well, at the moment, with the most obvious choices being kind of, well, picked or banned, I would want to wait for them to actually make a pick here, because yeah, it's like playing the roulette. You never know what you're gonna get. Okay, Rome is gonna be taken. Yeah, the monuments are going to give Rome those extra culture points that he needs to actually get to the civics later on, and we're going to need to see if he's going to manage to, well, if he is going to get into a situation in which he can apply his power against somebody next to him. We're going to need to see what kind of neighborhood he's going to have. Otherwise, he can do quite well on the seas also, because especially because of those the free monuments. I would say it would have definitely been better to go for something, or at least I do feel like they could have gone for something like Indonesia. But anyway, it's fine. We do have or Sejong, actually, for that matter. We do have Cyrus picked up by Komanda. We do have on the other side a Team Unlucky that needs to pick up the last civilization, and since we do have a few more chats here. Oh, what's going on? Cleo Egypt is still open. Yes, the Egyptian Cleopatra is still open. Also, Mosdrat asking why no Varangian pig. It's not as strong as the other Norway, and the players do feel like other civilizations are much stronger. Montezuma is going to be the last choice here for Team Unlucky. We do not know yet if he's going to have those extra amenities like we've seen yesterday during the remaps. We've seen quite a few times how Montezuma did not actually get an extra continent next to him, so he can benefit from more firepower from his improved amenities. Yeah, we do need to see also when the last player is gonna get in. I'm pretty sure we're also gonna see them start to pick their choices here, their actual civilizations in the game. I do wanna click off the screen here so we can concentrate on the game more. There we go. And we're gonna need to wait to see exactly who is who here in the game, like team left or team right. I do believe it's like team 1 should be on the left side and team 2 should be on the right side, but I do feel more comfortable if I actually see them rather than assume. Yeah, also must have been an oversight. Wait, Indonesia not banned or picked? Yes, Indonesia is not banned or picked. I don't know. I don't know exactly what happened there, but they totally forgot about Indonesia. The great Gitarja has fallen in favor. Oh no, oh no. Well, they need to bring it back. They need to bring it back. Where is BBG team when you need them? Bring back Indonesia. Woo, woo. You know, Zero is going to go for Wilhelmina in the top choice here. It looks like we do have them going for the correct slots. There is a random leader still left open, and I don't know if there is actually somebody there or not. That's a David Lich. It's David Lich who disconnected. Okay, it's fine. We don't have him yet. We don't have him in yet. I would assume he's just reconnecting or maybe fixing his mods. I did notice they're playing with the 4 mods, not the 6 mods, so I did tick off the other extra mods, the UI mods, so it doesn't interfere with anything. If any trouble is gonna happen, I'm just gonna delete the mods outright. Like, no fooling around. Victoria, Age of Empire is going to be picked up by Chillbrains. Almog here is going to also need to pick up his choice. Looks like there was a switch. Zero is actually going to go for Philip II as the top dog. He will want those amulets and he will want priority. Now, by the looks of it, Solo is going to go quite low over here in the priority choices with Wilhelmina, while next to him, Boris Kabachenko actually is going to get Cyrus, Persia. Well, Cyrus still has a +3 when attacking, and he still receives a lot of culture from those trade routes, not to mention the gold. He also is quite easy to get a golden age with, so I guess we're going to need to see how he's gonna get everything going. Good evening, Colorado. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Also, Nabi, good evening, sir, and welcome. Why is Netherlands popular in naval maps? The 7 provincial and the campus. Yeah, you do get quite a bit of science culture, and you do get a very powerful frigate. Nachos just killed me today with +12 Aztec. It was quick and painless. You just ripped the band. Hello there, sir, Curtis Love. Good evening, good evening. I think they just wanted other navals and wanted a 2-2 naval land. Yeah, I guess so. I guess they didn't want to match their opponents over there navally. We're gonna need to see if that is actually gonna give them that advantage. They are much needed. Almog is gonna go for Dido. We got David Lich on Rome. We actually seen multiple times David Lich on Rome, so yeah, good comfort pick for him. Montezuma, Guardian of the Nachos, just like chat is telling us right now, we do have him with a big potential, and we do need to see if he's gonna gather all of those amenities on his side. Since this is a naval map, and yes, there are quite a few chances of him having continents that he can reach with shipbuilding. We'll see. Gorgo last slot being played by Top. He's probably gonna do quite a bit of simming, try to get those acropolises going, and we do need to see where is he gonna be, what kind of neighborhood is he gonna have. Let's put up the remap prediction, and let's see what do you guys think, what the chat thinks over here on YouTube and Twitch about how this game is gonna go. Are we gonna have 1 remap, 2 remaps, or 0 remaps? Let's find out, you and me together. Now, I'd also want to take a look on the chat on YouTube and put it up, the poll over there. Start a poll. How many remaps? 0, 1, or 2. There we go. Start a poll. Pam, 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 pam. Okay. Komanda won the first game between these teams early in the season. So yeah, there's I would imagine there's a lot of want over here from a lot of wishes coming out from Team Unlucky to get this victory and tie them, equal them out. We'll see. They do have quite a lead over there. I was taking a look at the point screen, and with with a win, Komanda, if they get a win, they're still gonna be 14-2, while if Unlucky will be 15-3, right? So they still need at least a win against somebody to equal out. Well, actually go over Unlucky, because they're not gonna get that. We do need to see if Team Unlucky is gonna get that last. Is this the last game though? Is this Team Unlucky's last game? Because they told us something, or at least they told me something that it might be. Is it only 16 games? Or do they have anybody to play against? I don't see it. Anyway, we're loading into the game. So Komanda with Unlucky. Komanda needs to play Scapegoats. They need to play the Scourge. Oh, I see. So there's a very high chance Team Komanda will manage to get another 2 wins regardless of what happens today. So that means, give me a second, that means going into the standings, they would be 15-2, while if, yeah, this is basically the decider. If Team Unlucky wins this, they're definitely gonna be on the first spot, they're gonna secure their first spot, while if Team Komanda wins this, they will secure the first spot. Wow, okay. 18 games. Oh, 18 games. So yeah, Team Unlucky is 17 games played, so they need 1 more game. This is the last game, the last chance. That's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure. Is any poor soul here? Yes. We got Boris. Boris is to the west side of the map on an island, his own island over here. It's fine. He's playing Tropico, not Civilization 6, you know. It is what it is. He switched a little bit the game, and we do need to see if Persia is going to have somebody to trade with. We got Dido here. No, he's actually going to get attacked by Almog. Oh my. He's not going to know about this either. As in, they're not going to get to meet each other, right? Before turn 10? No, they're not going to meet each other. Who is this? Chillbrains. Chillbrains is with Almog. So they're both... Oh, this is going to be some bullying happening here. This is going to be some plus 18 stuff. Oh my god. Well, guys, I'm sorry. We need to cover our eyes here, because I'm pretty sure Boris... Oh, he gonna be made Swiss cheese. Now look at that tribal hut in the center of the map. Wait, there's a... yeah. Who's gonna get here, by the way? Who's gonna get here? Guys, you know, there was at some point a lot of land here, but at some point the land just froze, and these guys just got stuck there. You know, it's not their fault. They just got stuck there. They have their own culture, their own, you know, way of life over here. It's fine. It's fine. You know. Lukang, good evening, sir. Also, one more coffee. Rest in peace. Yeah, yeah. I think Boris over here is gonna have a hard time. Anyway, now we do have London also to the north with one big continent. Doesn't look like he's gonna get access to another one, even though, oh my God, there is so much land over here. This is such a big continent. He's gonna need to go so far in the south to actually get an extra trade route. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna do that. And we do have him also with a few tiles in the capital, some turtles to get going for that extra science, food and production. We do have him with a decent amount of cities to place, another 2 to the east, 4 here, 5 here, and then he's going to need to give the place to Phoenicia. We might actually see them decide if they want to go west or east over here, separate the coast like that. Even though, to be honest, I think London might just choose to go on the seas over here, get the god of the sea and make these islands powerful. We do have Almog also with 2 reef tiles, reef fish tiles to the east side, another 1 to the west. That's 3 reef fish tiles that he has to work in the capital. That will be an insanely good capital. We do have him also with a +4 campus to the northwest where he has those turtles there. And I do notice he's probably going to put another city here to get the fresh water from that lake. Now, he's also not going to find out about good old Boris here to the west side. Well, he's not going to get to bite him that fast, and he's not going to know that Pasagarde is just an inch away from his capital. To the south, we do have Gorgo, Sparta with a 2-2 base. He's getting his scouts out in 3, and I do notice he's getting quite a few mountains to develop his cities, and this is gonna be probably Sim City over here for top. He's not gonna care about anybody attacking him. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be way too hard and logistically impossible to actually get an army to Greece to actually affect Greece. By the time you actually get those units from the other side of the map to this side of the map through so much ocean, the units will be obsolete in technology. You should not even try it. And we do have I guess there is a possibility that you take a city state over here and upgrade in it, but that again, it's logistically quite hard. We do have to take a look also on the other side. Chat was saying that this is basically east versus west, and somebody's gonna get the short stick, and that short stick is actually Guardian of the Nachos. Wait a second, is this gonna be him stuck with them, or are they gonna be stuck with him? What do you think? Is this when Montezuma is stuck with his opponents, or is this his opponents are stuck with him? The opponents are stuck with him. Because it kind of looks like he's gonna have a good time over here fighting Amsterdam to the south. Well, we do have Madrid also on the north, on the eastern continent, but on the west coast of the eastern continent. With a scout coming up in 3 turns, he does have some horses to improve, and I do notice the reef tiles giving him that extra adjacency towards campuses. A good coast, not a bad coast actually, not that much fresh water to the south, but he can definitely work those lakes to the north to get the fresh water. We do have also Buenos Aires as a city state to the northeast, which I'm pretty sure he's going to want to protect from those nasty eagle warriors. We do need to see if Madrid is going to want to focus on naval or something else, because there is a 1 tile choke point that they can pass through military from the left to the right, a navy from the left to the right, and also in that there is also some you know, nuggets over here. We do have Namadol in the middle also. You might want to take that city state for you. Ooh, even Matterhorn, that's never going to be used during this game. It is what it is. Hello there, Mechanian, and good evening. Vis Electra, good evening, sir. He can just grief. Exactly, he can just grief. Also, Mamaleto, good evening, sir, and welcome. Damn, Almog knows how to spawn. Yeah, he knows how to spawn, indeed. He definitely knows how to spawn. This is incredible. Anyway, looking at what's going on here, we do have Rome in the south, and it looks like he's, well, he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. Yeah, a few turtles over here, not amazing territory, but you can definitely make it work. And with assume he's gonna want to also put a few cities to the northeast so he can get his navy going. He has access to the western seas also, so we're gonna need to see what kind of decisions David Lich is gonna make here. We do also have him with the possibility to canal this lake if he wants to with a city to the southwest. Now we do need to see what is his choice for the first city. I was thinking, like, I slowed down a little bit because I was seeing this coffee tile to the north, then I was seeing the wine tile, and in my mind I just couldn't decide which is best. You know, extra production or the culture, extra production or the culture, extra production or the culture. You know, like one of those beep 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 beep, error. I would say actually settle that coffee tile over there, get the extra culture going, and get the third city on the east. To be honest, it is what it is. Dutch again. Someone didn't get the memo. Well, let's see if Dutch is gonna be good this time, because he's gonna need to fight on land against Aztec, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna like this. We do have Aztec sending already some eagle warriors to the south, trying to scout out the territory. He definitely doesn't know about how far to the south he needs to go. Now we do have him getting the scout out to the north, also picking up a tribal hut, and by the looks of it, I don't think they're actually gonna get vision on each other. They're gonna need to make this remap decision, which is coming in 5 turns, without that much information about their opponents, or even actually zero, because yeah, I'm pretty sure there's way too much water here for the vision of the Persian scout to actually, you know, allow him to see there's a city on the other side. And since Almog is not sending any smoke signals up in the air, they're just not gonna know about it. What is the great Amazon fire? Not here. Not here, I say. Not here. Amir, hello there, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir, monsieur. Also, Urek asking us, can you deploy recon unit on there, the one in the topic information who can teleport onto it? You mean, wait, what was it called? The Spec Ops, right? The Spec Ops? Where, in Pasagarde? Yeah, sure, but I would imagine Pasagarde is just gonna die way before the Spec Ops. Amir is also saying, I find Aztec hard to play as he's quite reliable on continent split for the amenities, plus if the spawn far from enemy is worse, kind of like a double Russian roulette. Yeah, exactly. On a continent split, Aztec is great. Without a continent split, it's gonna be quite hard, and his only continent split is here to the south. He might get in there. I'm pretty sure he is aware that he needs to get the positioning on his opponent, and to be honest, well, with this settler coming up in 2 turns and pretty good land to settle to the southwest, I would imagine he is gonna want to put a city here. Actually, looking at this, wait a second, can he put a cattle tile in another city here? He could, but it's becoming way too expensive to actually have the dice tile, so maybe it's better to just get it over here on the 2-2 base and get right close up and personal with the silk and the dice tile. That's those are two good tiles that he's definitely gonna want to work. I meant the tribal village in the tribal village. Oh, here. Oh, if you can deploy it here. I think so. Actually, I don't know. I don't think anybody tried this, but that's a really good question. I would assume so. It's land, so you should be able to land on it, right? It's I don't know how it generated in between. Like, does anybody have any idea how it actually generated some land tiles in between all of the ice in the middle? Like, I thought this is just blocked. Like this on each map is blocked, right? Anyway, the ice will melt when somebody unlocks. Yeah, I'm not sure how. I don't think actually this. Wait, this ice melts. This ice melts at the end. We rarely saw any of these games actually get so late game. They usually want these maps usually end up won by turn 70 or something. Eventually, okay. So all of the snow, all of the ice is gonna melt at some point. Okay, we do have a war declaration, so I would assume somebody met somebody, right? Who met whom? Aha! We got the Netherlands scout over here getting next to Tenochtitlan. They will know about the great guardian of the nachos. Okay, well, and they should actually put somebody should put some nachos in the game so he can actually have something to guard Now we do have turn 10, and yes, they will try to actually figure out their loyalties. There's no way he can see the loyalty of Tyre on his tiles here. He should have a lot more loyalty than his opponent. And well, I do have to say they're not gonna throw Kabachok under the bus. They will save him. They will save him. I think the question is at what cost? Is it gonna be cheap that they actually remapped here and they will get a better map? Are they gonna get better locations, another east, proper east, west, and west? Are we gonna see them linked next to their opponents? Yeah, this is the remap. Yeah. Is waiting for the map. Forking Night, the big Division 3 finals on Tilted. Yes, yes, yes. It can only get better for the Russian team. Is it though? Is it? Like the others didn't really have that bad spawns, but I guess you're right. Dido had an incredible spawn. In Victoria, not so much. Victoria was kind of stuck in place there. He could work it until Caravels, but after Caravels to actually get very, very big science, that would have been a challenge. Let's see if there's any poor soul on an island somewhere. No. Yes. Oh my god. Oh guys, at least he has a 6-star river. Well, actually he has 2 rivers on this island. We didn't see it before, like what, last week when Wilhelmina got picked and he ended up on an island with like two tiles. It is what it is. Well, at least Solo is gonna get his dice tile for some extra faith from the beginning. We do have him with a decent amount of tiles here to get some districts next to them. Of course, not amazing amount, but a decent amount. We do have him also with a lot of coast to settle to the north, a city state to kill in the form of Zanzibar, which to be honest, it might do well to not kill that city state. That's a lot of amenities that you're gonna get from one single city-state Suze. We do have him also with a few islands if he wants to expand, and we do need to come back to our eggs here, go towards the west side and see who is gonna spawn what. Greece is gonna get his 2-2 base underneath the city of Sparta. Gonna go builder first here. It looks like he is thinking they are on the same they are on the same position here. They're not actually. Oh, I see. This is quite interesting to get the builder out so fast. Is he going sailing? Yeah, he's going sailing. So he's going to want to get the turtles and probably work on animal husbandry afterwards to get those truffle tiles and the horses improved. He doesn't know about the horses, but he is assuming it's either here, here, or here. They couldn't be anywhere else. We're gonna come back to see what he's gonna do. Anyway, Pasagarde gonna get his 2-2 base also with a decent amount of rivers. Setemenaki possibility to the southeast maybe with pyramids also possibility there. He does have Hattusa in the south. Oh my god, what is this? I just noticed the Civs here. We got Dido to the southwest of Persia. Boris is gonna get the... Oh my god. How the tables have turned. Last game we didn't have Persia at the mercy of the Didonian Navy. This time around the Didonian Navy is gonna need to fight with their spears and their swords on land because the immortals of his opponent are gonna come against him and invade him. Oh my, I don't have to say usually Persia is, no, I should say not Persia, but Kabachok in general is not that big of a warmonger. He likes to sim up, he likes to get those tanks, he likes to get the helicopters, you know, he likes to play with the planes, not so much with the early game. Well, maybe that's just my impression because I saw him so many times in the games just waiting for that perfect moment to strike at his opponent when his opponent was left defenseless. Now it's the Persian third to Griff. Exactly. Honestly, it might help because he can play greedy. Good evening, Fabios, and welcome, sir. And wait, he has a +6 campus on the ship and a Pantheon. As far as islands go, this map is... yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't bad. I do definitely have to agree on this. This ain't bad. He has also some spy styles over there in the north, and with the dice style giving him an option to get God of the Sea. Oh my god, look at how many resources he has. Look at how many resources. Like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Oh my god, 2021. This is not going to be picked. This, maybe, this, no. So 21. 21 resources, that 21 production from God of the Sea, if you do manage to expand that. Of course, yes, a lot of ifs and buts, you know, it is what it is. This might honestly be big Dutch, yes, big Dutch. Is there enough room in the western islands for Dido to escape? He gonna sail away. Yeah, he's going. Yeah, look at that. He towards the cat. He does have a decently big island. Yeah, no, another 2 cities over here. So yeah, he could escape. But does he want to escape from the big Kabachok? I told you when he got into the lobby. Kabachok, big muscles. You gotta be careful, man. Somebody's gonna need to pop those muscles so he can get out of there. We got the scouts getting out from Tyre, and by the looks of it, Almog is gonna take a look at the river here to the east side. He is going towards Hattusa, not really towards Pansagarde. Probably the scout will go there. We do have also London here in a bit of a pickle. He's behind the mountains. Oh my god, what is this spot? They still have a remap token. Come on, it's fine. They still have a remap token. What is this spot? Oh my god. Like Tundra to the north, desert to the west. Maybe an island that's just not close enough. He doesn't have a 1 tile to actually get there without the technology. I mean, come on, let's be serious. You could even swim here if you wanted to. What is this? Oh well, it is what it is, man. He's not gonna get that. And this is a remap too. Also, Kaba is good on offensive. Flornik, good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you for the input over there. Best Halong Bay ever, far northwest of the ice. Wait, you saw Halong Bay? Northwest? Where is the big Halong Bay? Oh. Am I not seeing it? I'm not seeing it. Or is it here somewhere? Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, you know, at least that's gonna make the city work good. Has anybody ever made use of Dido's ability to move capitals via custom projects in CPL or CFR or CWC games? Yes, and some moves over there are actually forbidden. From what I understand, there's a bug there with the capital moving. So, yeah, not that many players will want to do that because of the bug. I don't remember offhand exactly what the bug was, but I do remember there was something connected to moving capitals, especially for that. Let's see, Spain. Continent split? Yes, he's gonna get the continent split on the east side. He has Montezuma to the northeast, quite far away. Guardian of the Nachos is again on the coast, and look at that. Again, he's gonna need to find Dido. Wilhelmina. This time around, he might actually get more amenities if he does get to settle towards the city of Granada. He could actually just take over that city center and get another amenity, the marble. I'm pretty sure he can settle over here also next to the wine tile, but that's quite far away to the northwest, very far away to the northwest. He's gonna need to first set up his defense over here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to protect himself from the southwest because well, Spain might come knocking down his doorstep, and we don't want to see any doors being punched here. Looking at also Rome, we do have him with 3-2-1 wine tile. Okay, that makes sense. At least he's not gonna get drunk on wine. We have seen 4 wine tiles in a row. You can imagine what that would be like. We do have him also with a decent coast to the north, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to stay inland and try to expand his empire towards the southeast over here. Get at least 1 coastal to the east so he can trade with Wilhelmina, or if I should say a good trade routes to Solo here, which will expose his fleet to Tenochtitlan. We do need to see if Aztec is going to manage to get the upper hand on Wilhelmina, since like Chad pointed out, and we've seen that island of Wilhelmina is not that bad. That's a lot of tempo coming out from the spice tiles, dice tiles, fish that will be get improved, and you can see he's going to pump out his settler in 1. He's a little bit ahead of Tenochtitlan at the moment. Linda, I do remember Dido moving a cap, but it was to take advantage of cities on a different continent than the cap. There we go. That bug was only in a beta. Okay, it does not exist now. There we go. So yeah, you can move it. Yes, it is allowed. Yeah. but I am sure it can be exploited to safeguard capital in case of this map versus Persia. Yes and no, as in sometimes you actually want your opponent, if there's any city that you want to give to your opponent, it's gonna be actually the capital, because the capital cannot be raised, the other cities can be raised, so you don't get any opportunity afterwards to try to get them out if your opponent actually decides to raise them. A lot of the times actually we've seen players farm quite a bit of diplo favor because of capitals being taken over. Now, of course, well, we do have them meeting. Wait, did they just pass each other? Oh my god, did they just pass each other? I think so. I think they just passed each other. Did they actually get a whiff of each other or not? Yeah, well, rip. You can deploy the parachute recon unit into the tribal village. Actually, even jet can pick up even what? Jet, I don't, wait, I'm gonna write an A over there. Jets, even jets. Oh, I see. Okay, remap vote, there we go, we got another remap. So that's gonna conclude the remap vote, because well, unless we're gonna see a technical remap situation, I'm pretty sure the players will need to play the next map. They don't have any more remaps available, and well, yeah, we need to conclude the vote here. Yeah, they remap. I do have to say, guys, I've been complaining a little bit to YouTube. I sent them a message, a feedback message, that they actually put this, how to say, I can actually show you. I can show you, check this out. So, wait, this, look at this. I cannot actually see what's going on behind, right? And sometimes look at this, like royalty 25, hello there sir, why we see all the strategic resources from the beginning. It's a mod. Yes, we are playing with the spectator mode, it allows us to see, but you notice that I cannot actually touch that button underneath, like to actually select the text. This three dot button over here, this is actually to give me like more options about what to do with text and so on and so forth, or pin it or something. Anyway, I cannot do that, and I send them a message with the screenshot. Like, this is easy. Like, how would you put that pop-up over there, which is kind of useless, on the left side? Put it on the left. Put it not on the right side. Put it on the left side. Why would you not put it on the left side? It's boggles my mind, man. Sometimes it's weird. And even if I stretch this out, it still has the same problem. What is this? Oh my god, man. Anyway, it is what it is. Little details that you know, make our lives better. Did he not want the remap? Boris says yeah, he probably was looking forward to that war. What can I say? Let me finish the prediction over here on Twitch. You do choose an outcome. 2 remaps. We had 2 remaps, so that's gonna be the win here. Let's finish also the Q&A on, or I should say the poll on the chat of YouTube. Let me give me a second over here. Yeah, exactly, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, please make button bigger. Exactly, please make button bigger. Also, by the way, do you have a record somewhere how many remaps in your streams? 0, 1 or 2 might be interesting statistics. That would be actually an interesting statistic, but I don't know if I can get that information easily. I can probably do like how to say Excel shit and try to put them there whenever we have a game. We could actually try to do this how to say in the next seasons, so we have the data from the beginning of the season. But I guess if it's just for fun, we don't really need extremely good data. Anyway, let's see what's going on during the map here. We do have the chats going on. We got people coming in. Hello there, everybody, and good evening, good evening. Bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Looks like Spain is gonna get his Madrid city settled on the western side. He does have a continent split towards the south and the city state to kill Lahore. He has Samarkand to the north, but he's not coastal, and unfortunately, he's not gonna get to kill him with galleys. We do have him also with some mountains to the east to get some campuses going, and as you can see, he is gonna get get some interesting cities to settle. I wouldn't say amazing, but they are interesting cities to settle there on the ivory tile towards Lahore for the fresh water, and of course another continent. He has these mountains that he could go for, fresh water from the lakes, not a problem. We also have him to the southwest of Wilhelmina, which is his ally, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to work together to set up some trade routes here. We're going to see how they're gonna try to get those going on the water. They will of course increase, multiply their income if they do manage to get them on the water. So maybe we will see Samarkand being taken out and maybe a connection being set over here between the coast and of course the city from Netherlands on the lake. Now we do have also to take a look at the Spanish strategic resources, and coming back to the subject, better spectator mode allows us, me and another spectator, Milantovic in this case, to take a look at the whole map, reveal everything on the map, have as much knowledge as possible about the player cities, about the player governments, about the player what kind of policy cards they're using, and so on and so forth. That allows us to comment on the game and allows us to actually give you the details of what they're doing to actually win the challenges they have in front of them, be it war, be it simming, be it diplomatic victory, and so on and so forth. We do have the spectator mode also, not revealing this information to the players in the game. I can actually click on a button here on their portraits, and we can take a look what do they see in the game. So as you notice, they do not have the knowledge on these tiles over here. They do not know those are coal tiles, oil tiles, or iron tiles, and they do have limited vision according to what they scouted. Of course, the fog of war is still a very important part in these games. The players are trying to use it as much as possible to their advantage, try to gather information, and also try to deny information from their opponents. Also, boy, looks the Spain Dutch free sim island. Yeah, this kind of looks like a free sim island. There's nobody here in the south. I was trying to take a look while I was talking if they will have any kind of opponent, but it looks like no. Spain is just gonna get free reign to get his sim going. Well, there must be somebody on the other side that's gonna get the same thing, right? Oh no. Oh yes, there will be somebody. That's Tyre, Almog. Well, if there's a nation that would make this island spawn work, it's gonna be Tyre. We do have the city of Tyre also next to Namadol. But I do want to talk about Wilhelmina next, and then we're gonna come back to Tyre. We got Amsterdam with 3 of these amber tiles in his capital. Only one has the extra production point that he needs from a hill, and also, of course, acquire the culture points. He has, my god, more amber tiles to the west side here. There's a good river spanning to the south where he could actually get not only more cities and the fresh water from them, but also the bonuses of adjacency towards his campuses, commercials, towards his theater squares. We do need to see also industrial setup here. It's going to be an important part of the mid game. We do have him starting to scout out, and he's choosing to go for the builder first. Doesn't want to invest into a scout as early, and considers the return on investment on the builder is quite high at this point in the game. And I do have to say it is quite high. You spend like what, 25 production on one of these builders, and not even 25 production, isn't it? It's 25 on normal speed, so it's like 12.5 in I would say in online speed. That's pretty cheap. The return on investment on a single builder is very high at the beginning of the game. You do get to improve, like if he goes mining and he gets 1, 2, or 3 of these amber tiles improved, that's 3 more production that he's gonna add if he is working those tiles, and of course only needs to pay back 12.5. You do need to balance this with the other bonuses that you're gonna get. For example, information acquirement is gonna be an important part, even if it does not have a solid return, as in you don't see it in a number, something, but it might be extremely valuable during the game. We've seen multiple wars being stopped because of the information that was gathered. We do have Tyre also getting a builder out from his city. We do have him starting to scout out this island. He's gonna quickly find out that he's gonna have this island to play with, and we do need to see if he's gonna have the ability to get God of the Sea. Since he's not making any kind of faith right now, he's gonna need to rely on the God King card to get it. Now he has a pretty good setter here on the sugar tile to the east side with multiple tutus allowing him to get that going, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for Cothons and lighthouses as quickly as possible so he can get that extra housing going in his cities. He does have the fresh water in the capital but doesn't have fresh water in the immediate vicinity of his city center. You get 2-2-1s and 1-2-3-1 much free culture and luxes for your teammate. Exactly. That's you affect the game so much by having a builder here. And he did go mining. He did start to improve his amber tiles. That's a Senker, very good amber tile to use. We do have him also with the ability to improve the horses and the iron tile, which is very cheap to the south of Amsterdam. Well, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna know about the iron tile. Don't get me wrong, that was my bad there. We do have Solo going for sailing, and well, he doesn't really have big resources here to settle on the coast. Well, yeah, you know, normal fish tiles are interesting, but they're not as good. Willing Yuan to the south. The city of Tyre is also going to have an iron tile to the southeast to improve. His horses are going to be quite far away northeast third ring, but he's going to be fine since he doesn't actually need to get any of those horses or iron tiles. He's going to be fine. We do need to see if one of his allies is going to be in a war position, and I would assume so. We do need to see who is going to be fighting whom on the eastern continent, since we do have already Rome taking a look at Greece. Looks like they found each other, so this is going to be one conflict. Okay, Rome versus Greece. We got Pasagarde in the north. Kabachok is going to be next to Chillbrains, so this will develop in 2-1 versus 1s. Okay, no, it's going to be a 2 versus 1 on Kabachok. Kabachok is going to be stretched to the maximum. Are they going to pop his muscles or not? Dido has easy CS skill with Namadol. Yeah. Although, isn't this a lot more valuable to keep alive than kill it? Does he have any other? No. He has Hatusa to take out. Hatusa is much less valuable than Namadol. Yeah, much less valuable. There's like so much culture potential for Namadol. While I'm pretty sure Almog is gonna find a hard time to actually put theater squares. Namadol would just give him the necessary extra boost in culture that he might need. That's basically a theater square with books in them, right? From Namadol. A theater square amphitheater with 2 books. Anyway, we do have to take a look at each of these spawns in general. We do have GuardianOfTheNachos Tenochtitlan coming up with his first settle, and I do see him still benefiting from a fish tile to the northwest. He didn't acquire it yet in his capital. He does also have some whales, and I would assume he's going to want to go south. I quickly took a look if he has continents. Unfortunately, he does not. He's going to need to go through quite a few hoops to actually get a city here to get another point. That's a very low return on that settler. But anyway, he could actually try here. Is there anything here? No, that's only a cotton tile on that continent. What is going on with the continents, man? Oh my god. Montezuma just getting shafted. He got, wow, yeah, he just got shafted so badly here. We will need to see where he's gonna settle. It looks like he's settling southeast, and of course he does have the ability to go with boats directly against Pasagarde, against Persia. It's not gonna be hard to pump quite a few boats from Tenochtitlan. I'm a bit surprised he's actually choosing to go for this 2-2 base, but I do have to agree there are a lot more tiles to use there than there would have been on the J tile. I would have thought he's actually gonna want to get this canal city going so he can pass the boats from Tenochtitlan faster, but of course he could still get it with the next settler. Looking at the Pasagarde, he's also moving his first city to the southwest. He did meet England to the east side of his empire, and he has another settler in the 610s coming out. He's probably going to get a city here to the north, while I would imagine he's going to be interested in getting positioning on the eastern side as well, next to the mountains. We might see him actually go for a non-freshwater city on the T-tile, while England is getting his cities on inland. He knows that he's not going to get to fight anybody on this coast, so he might as well go full inland. We do have England actually still going for astrology, which well, he's still gonna get the harbors, he's still gonna want to get the gold, but he's gonna need the encampment, he's gonna need a lot of horse units, and we're gonna need to see what he's gonna follow that up with. Immortals are actually very hard to hold with just horses, so I would imagine Persia here will have the upper hand for some time if he wants to go full into England. Oceania continent, hello, why is it split? Yeah, where's the split? There's no split over there. Yeah, no split. Anyway, Persia does benefit from a horse style in the second ring. I do see his iron is going to be also second ring. He got City Patron Goddess as a Pantheon, and he has a bit of a problem here. There's a scout from Chillbrains coming through the mountains and getting closer to his settler. Kabachok is going to want to keep on shift entering his settler every turn to try to stop the English scout from getting too close. We do have him also retreating one of his own scouts to fix the problem here. Well, I'm pretty sure that settler is going to be safe. In the south, we do have Rome, a back settling, or a side settling, I should say. He's not going forward or backwards from Athens. He's just going directly south of the city of Rome for another 2-2 base and putting down his first campus, which is going to be a +1. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a Gavron Plaza also being set between these two cities, and we do need to see if Greece is going to be faster on his attack, since he did put his first city down a little bit faster than Rome. Now we do have him also with good rivers to go and expand towards the north and the west side. He has all of this back territory to try and settle. It's not amazing land, a lot of floodable terrain, a lot of flat or no featureless hills here, but I'm pretty sure he can eventually make it work. We do need to see how the tempo will actually be between Greece and Rome here. Rome will also benefit from an iron tile in the third ring to the east side. While I don't see his horses, they might actually be underneath that district here, underneath the campus. No, they're here actually in the third ring to the northwest. Third ring to the northwest, we do have a horse tile. I'm also a bit surprised we didn't see him go to the north to get the position on the coffee tile. Maybe he is actually already discussing with Persia that Persia should get these rivers, which I guess it's normal. We do have Tob also sending his third settler already to the west side, while Rome still has 3 turns to get his. I do notice Greece did not take a Pantheon yet, but he's very interested in getting his monuments for the extra culture, working very good tiles. Actually, the capital 3-2 horses, 3-1 spice tile, and a 2-2 deer tile. He did manage to get a builder quite early, and now he's trying to figure out what he needs to improve immediately. He does have faith. Does he have faith per turn? No, he doesn't have a single point of faith. And yeah, I was watching if he's actually going to work that tobacco, but he's choosing to go for the 2-2s so he can grow that city and get some more production towards those monuments. Now, are Spain and Dutch on the same continent? Spain and Dutch, yes. The answer is yes, a big yes. And we do have actually Netherlands putting that city over here next to the amber tile, getting a little bit closer. We do need to see if he's actually gonna get the connection towards the southwest. We do have also a third city coming up from Amsterdam, and soon we'll see the destination. Greece is gonna try to scout out everything that's happening over here in Roman territory, and also try to make him a little bit uncomfortable to move his settler, so he forces a buy of a unit to force Rome to spend the gold. We're going to need to see if they do have enough gold. It looks like they do. They do have enough gold for at least a slinger, even though I wouldn't recommend anybody escort his settlers with slingers. I do notice Greece is getting his third city to the north, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna pop those monuments quite quickly. He does have access to the horse tile already improved, while his iron is gonna be 3 rings out to the east side of Sparta. That is gonna be a bit too far out. Now we got also Chillbrains with Birmingham and London not benefiting from an extra continent. Oh, he does have an extra continent. It's gonna be an extremely bad city, but it's all for the cause over here. He could actually settle this one, right, and try to even get the pyramids. We do need to see if Persia is gonna have a say in that, because, well, at the moment Persia is not settling cities to the northeast. The city of Susa is actually quite south. And the city of London also will get the horses out in soon, improved next to his capital. We do have him with the iron tile across that lake in the third ring, and also third ring from Birmingham. Very expensive from both sides. Now it doesn't seem like we're gonna have major naval fights, but we will definitely have some naval form of war between Aztec and Pasagade. Boris Kabachok at the moment is not aware of his opponent coming from the north, and we will need to see if he is gonna be made aware at some point in the game. Of course, he needs a galley or an admiral to actually start scouting and looking at his tech side. He's going for celestial navigation, so he does want to get the harbors, not the commercials, which is something that you don't really see that often on Cyrus. But Dutch can bop Aztec, that's what you think? Okay. No, there's tiny part of Oceania split and crushed by mountains. Yeah. Holland and Spain not connected. Holland and Spain, you mean Netherlands and Spain? Yeah, they're not connected through the seas. They're not connected through the seas. They're not, they need to get a connection city. And that's, I think, one of the first steps towards that is the city of Hague. The Hague. I think it's, is it Hague? I think it's Hague. Anyway. In Romanian, it's Haga. But anyway, it is what it is. Oh, we got some questions over here on YouTube as well. Let's see. Can Spain settle the west to settle the big ocean? Yes, and he can also get a connection city to the southwest, so he can get boats out to the south. He can apply his military firepower against Phoenicia a little bit later on in the game. Yes, plus. It's hard to take advantage from more same luxury resources, but you can sell it for a bot. Yes, that is also true. This being a full player lobby, it's gonna be very hard to actually confuse a bot with giving him a Diplo favor for a lot of gold. This is the game map, right? Yes, this is the game map. How is Aztec placement? Aztec has a pretty good adjacency towards Persia, and he's also going to have the advantages of his opponents not knowing where he is, so he can get a surprise attack against the capital city of Persia. We're going to need to see if Persia is going to want to get another city actually on the coast, I would imagine. So it's gonna be a very long road if he actually wants to settle anywhere else. Also, are they barbarians? There are no barbarians in a 4v4. Or sometimes we do get to stream FFAs. Those are free-for-alls, which do need barbarians in them, so the players do have a chance to get their first golden ages. Sometimes you still don't get it because of I would say lack of barbarians, but it is what it is. Also, looks like a naval Aztec this game, but does he lack in amenities? Yes, he does lack amenities. We got, let's actually count them out. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, yeah, 4, 5. We got 5 amenities for him. I mean, that's not bad. A +5, that's definitely not bad. He's getting a boat out from Tenochtitlan. He's getting also the trader from Chalco. And I think it's about that time that we actually need to take a look at city-states in the game. Now we got Brussels with Singapore for the industrial city-states in the game. Kandy is going to be the one with religion. Samarkand and Bandar Brunei for the trade bonuses, while Namadol, Kagwana, Rapa Nui and Antananarivo will be providing the culture. I do notice we do have also Lahore for the military and only Hattusa and Taruga for the science. Well, it is what it is, right? You can't get everything. Well, it's a good diverse environment of city-states. We're going to need to see what are they going to prioritize. Like Chad mentioned over here, Namadol is in danger of being taken out by Phoenicia. We don't have yet Byrim's coming out of his cities, but I'm pretty sure he's debating if it is more valuable to actually keep that city-state and receive the bonuses from Namadol, which is going to give him a lot of culture from having the districts next to the coast and the city centers. This is very, very important. That's so much culture there. We do have also Almog started to improve his amenities. I do see Gypsum has been improved to the north of Tyre, and one of these ivory tiles next to KTY. He has 2 of them right now. Could definitely receive the amber. Wait, he has his team has the amber, right? It's who is it? Tob? No. Who had the amber spawn? Somebody had the amber spawn, right? Oh, this Amsterdam. Okay, see, not the same team. Not the same team. We do have the Netherlands also with a bit of a problem. Dido is going to be on his seas. This can develop in a 2 versus 1. And it will be hard for Dido to actually keep up against both very powerful nations on the seas. He will need the help of Montezuma. They will need to finish off Kabachok as quickly as possible. Make him neutral on the seas here, so he doesn't affect any kind of late game fighting. And I'm pretty sure caravels and frigates are going to be important to come out from all of these, from Spain, from Netherlands, from Dido, and from Montezuma. 5-6 potential. They're not actually bad if yeah, not bad. It's definitely not bad. Mokalian, hello there sir. Mitsushki, also hello there sir, and thank you so much for the comment over there. Doshinela, good evening sir. Art Spain and Dutch, I did answer that. Monkey Wazaru, hello sir. That spawn seems illegal. Yeah, well, he's gonna get the campuses now, right? Already putting them next to the river. We do have him also getting God of the Sea as a pantheon, and he's gonna get all of that production started up. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be quite happy improving those coastal resources as quickly as possible. He's getting Moksha in the capital of Amsterdam, and with extra points coming up from the Amber, the Monument, and so on, he's gonna have quite a bit of percentage extra from Moksha also. We do have him on already 10 culture, 10 with 5 science. I do want to put up the prediction for the game, so we are starting up to put the points in for who's going to win this game. We do have on one side Komanda, and on the other side we're going to have Team Unlucky. I'm going to put it only for 15 minutes as a submission period, because I'm worried a lot of things can happen in the next 10 to 15 turns. Also, Helicopter Kicker, good evening sir. Wait, they can even reach Spain. Yes, they can. I mean, yes and no, as in it's here with a one-tile choke. Spain knows about it, but his opponent does not know yet about it, and I guess we're gonna need to see if they're actually gonna get the connection cities. Yeah, we'll see. Spain, I was thinking Spain should actually get this going, because he should have the higher firepower against Dido at the same amount of time, especially with early armadas. Let me put up also a Q&A on YouTube, by the way. How is YouTube doing? Very nice, very nice. I hope everybody is well on this big Saturday. Who will win will be the question, with possible answers between Unlucky and Team Komanda, which I understand Komanda basically means command, like team. Okay, we got the Goddess of Tides chosen by Phoenicia for his pantheon. He's gonna get the extra culture on these coastal resources. Looks like next to him, Spain did manage to pop a scout. Nice free unit. Fourth city from the city of Tyre popping out. We're probably gonna see him try to go to the northeast and settle another city in this location. I would have imagined settling on the marble would have been quite nice, but I guess, you know, you do what you do, and it is what it is. We do have him also, let's see what's going on here. Rome open up with 2 campuses next to Gorgo. Interesting. No encampment put down from him, and we do have him with a few slingers defending his territory against the warriors and the scouts of Greece. We do need to see also what Greece will do, starting off with campuses and Temple of Artemis from the city of Sparta, plugging in Moksha in that capital city. They will need a lot of gold for these 2 nations, but I do believe... Wait a second. Why did they... how come they did not go for the last update? What is it? Exodus? How come they're not gonna go for Exodus? It is what it is. Hello there, good and up and closing. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Yes, I can add the team labels. Oh my god, thank you so much for reminding me. Totally forgot about that. Give me a second. Left team, it's gonna be Unlucky. And on the right side, we do have Komanda. There we go. Okay, so Temple of Artemis is gonna finish here in 2 turns, and that's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Temple of Artemis at least, which is pretty good. This one is a bit too far off, unfortunately, and of course he's still gonna get the extra food and the housing in the capital, which is gonna make him allow him to actually get more population and increase his district count. We do have a God of the Forge also chosen by David Lich, and I do see him on 8 science and 10 culture. Pretty good advantage that he has against his opponent. Hey, the House Pirate 420, thank you so much for the raid. Much appreciated, sir, and welcome to the stream. Now we do have also Moksha established in the capital city of Rome, while at the moment he still needs to actually get a unit to attack his opponent with of the classical kind. He's going for his archery in 4, and he's going for his political philosophy. I would imagine, yes, he didn't actually get archery at this point. We do need to see also, bouncing around the map, what kind of pantheons each of the players did go for. God of the War has been picked up by Chillbrains, while I do notice his builders are going to to the turtle tile so he can improve it. He did have a fish tile in the capital that would have definitely needed some love from this builder. We do have another builder from Birmingham, so I would imagine he's gonna get to improve that too. We do have also God of Open Sky being chosen by Aztec to get his extra culture going. He's sending his galleys towards the south, and it looks like, oh, we got galleys coming out from Tushpa. 410 for a galley to get out from that city center. At the moment, we do not have any extra damage on these galleys, or we shouldn't have any extra. Oh, we do have a +1 from the galleys. There we go. We got one of these whales here, already improved, third ring tile, but it is what it is. He didn't get this one. He's going to need irrigation if he actually wants to improve the citrus. Now, while in the north, I don't believe he actually settled on resource there. No, he did not. That's a stone tile or something. Anyway, we do have him with the possibility to go for the well, he had the possibility to go for the J tile, not anymore since he did settle Chalco there. Going for a harbor in 5 turns. He's gonna in 2 turns from his capital city. He definitely is gonna want to get his golden age. And looking at the score here, we do have him on 22 out of 19. Tob is 18 out of 19, needs 1 more point, while Chillbrains is 4 points out. That is quite low over here. I do see Chillbrains is gonna get his finally his monuments improved, and he desperately wants to get those points going. Is he gonna get the Celestial Navigation? He is probably gonna get one of his harbors. It's fine. Celestial Navigation open up next turn. He's gonna put that Royal Navy dockyard, and boom, 4 points, easy points. Spain did go for religious settlements as a pantheon. He's gonna get to expand his empire quite quickly with more production towards settlers, and at the same time acquiring tiles in his empires is gonna be important. What is the game speed? We're playing on online speed, yes.
Thou shall be knighted, Sir Corkle.
Which team is Komanda and which is Lucky? Yeah, there we go, Amir. Thank you for asking. Also, Victor is saying this got me in the mood for Civ6, but starting a single player game can get lazy. Yeah, that's true. More control because I can pause at least and see when something interesting happens here. Nice. Also, Corky man, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Aztec Pantheon, Aztecian Pantheon. Let me see. I want to see if these guys will die, but I guess not today. Let's see. It's God of Open Sky. He went for God of Open Sky, so he's gonna get the extra culture from his improved pastures. He has at least 1, 2 that I can see. He's probably 3, yeah, 3 with the horses. So 3 pastures over there gonna be easily improved. Not that many. Actually, I'm not sure if this was worth it or not. I guess he didn't have any other, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, looking at Dutch, he did go for God of the Sea, right? The extra production. We got Dido going for Goddess of Tides for the extra culture. He got his 4th city. Actually, interesting position. Where is he going here with the 4th city? Because I do not see him taking out Namadol. Actually, he's considering that Namadol is going to be much more valuable alive than dead, and he is going to plug in his Amari in there to secure it. And we do have Bidings coming around from a few cities, and he's gonna want to start getting the information about the other coast. Maybe he can actually find out a city state that he could take out. I do notice Cordoba got settled to the north of Madrid, and still Samarkand needs to take a few hits to actually die. We do not have promotions on two of these warriors. Only one of them will probably stand tall here. We might actually see Samarkand try to take out one of the units in between the turns here. More settlers coming around from the cities of Netherlands. Looking at this, we still don't have encampments being placed down from either Rome or Greece. We do have them well, at odds at each other, and we're going to see when they're going to want to settle the score. Ravenna is going to get another campus. Also, the Government Plaza is being placed. We don't have the 4th and the 5th settler out from Rome. The village is going to play it a little bit slower. We do have a 4th city coming up from Sparta, while he is getting some +3 campuses here, and a +1 from Athens is going to get a 4th city quite quickly. And we do need to see where is he going to want to put it down. He's probably going to want at least 1 city towards his ally here towards England, so they can connect their empires through the coast. Royal Navy dockyards coming out everywhere from English territory. We do have them in Birmingham, London, and Leeds. While he did get his trade route to connect Birmingham with the city of London, he's getting some extra food and production in there. He does have the 2nd population level already discovered, but I doubt he actually has a 2nd district technology discovered to actually place something. He's going for pottery, gonna go for campuses, and then probably gonna go towards something else, like a unit horseback riding. Okay, we got Aztec already. Oh, he gave up his hand. Well, I guess Persia did have a galley. It was one galley, you know, not a lot, but yeah, it is what it is. Did they know about this? Do they actually? I don't think they actually discovered the north. So this is discovered. This is discovered here. Oh, I see. They see the loyalty. They see the loyalty. We see the loyalty. You see already the -5s, -2s, -11s. They see the loyalty also. So he did discover this. Okay, that's why he knew to make boats. You see how you can gather the information by slowly using the layers in the game. Very nice, very nice. Oh, Vortoxin, good evening, sir. How do teams actually win the domination victory in these games? Do they need every capital of the opposing team? Yes, and their own capitals, exactly. Helicopter Kicker, also your team has to own every capital, including your own team capital. Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. Okay, we got a city-state taken out. That probably is Samarkand, and it looks like they're gonna give it to Dutch. We do need to see if he's gonna get the canal over here between the Higgs Lake and the Western Seas, so he can actually get those trade routes singing. I do see a guy from Plaza is coming up from Amsterdam to increase the GCC of those two campuses, while already Solo is on 12 and 18. That is pre-gold, Penbrush and Voice Golden Age, pre-Golden Age bonuses. We do need to take a look at Persia, how he's developing, getting more harbors out, getting another galley, while I do not see actually Aztec sending all of his force there. He still wants to see what's going on, and if he does have any other possibility to get to his opponent. He's probably gonna force a careful timing against his opponent and not send too many galleys. It's enough to have a galley and of course a turtle tile that he could feast on to recover the strength of that galley. Oh, this is okay. This is also a one tile choke. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Wait, he pillaged the turtle way before? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess they didn't need that bonus anyway. What is Susa doing with this very sassy Gavron Plaza? Wow, is Kabachok triggered over here? Because he definitely didn't actually get the best location for that Gavron Plaza. He just got it on a location, not the best location. Anyway, we do have also 4th and 5th settlers coming around from Chillbrains. It will have quite a few opportunities to settle to the north, a few to the south and to the west, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to favor settling right in the face of Persia. We do have also Gorgo still finishing up his campuses. His 4th city is going to be right in the face of Rome. He's not afraid of his opponent here, while Rome is going to try to get his own settler going. He's also plugging in Pingala to get the extra science points from his empire. He's already on 15 and 16. That extra science will be very valuable. We got Sparta finishing up the campus in 2 turns, and also I see Athens finishing up the campus in 1 turn. Penbrush and Voice is probably going to be the choice for Gorgo, while he will need to start putting down his Acropolises when he's going to get them. When encampments? That's, I think, the biggest question. Where encampments? Where general? Where is the general? They're not even working the +2 card. Neither team is working the +2 card. Cyrus seems well and has a combat advantage all game. He'll pick up his timing. We'll see. Is the island west of Aztec another continent? No. This one? No, it's not. Actually, no, it's Kumari Kandam. It's the same continent. He has the purple continent. This is going to be another continent. I don't know how this happened here, but it did happen. It is kind of far away for him to actually get there. And on the east, he does have Colombia, but it's blocked. He cannot get there easily. It would be valuable, though. Let me actually see. Does he have more than 3 resources in the space of a city? No, 2 resources. He's gonna get silver and spices from that eastern continent if he ever settles there. Okay, 4th city coming up from Tenochtitlan. We do have the other cities trying to get the harbors and the economy going. We will need to see him get his shipbuilding going in the technology. Now first he's going to finish mining and get political philosophy in 3. We do have 1 single turn until the switch of the era, and I do notice every one of the players did manage to get their golden ages. We do have also Greece getting some more builders, finishing up his monuments. He still didn't settle that extra city. I do see Rome is putting down his encampment. There we go. There we go. Some extra bonus points over here for those generals. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Monkey Wasaru, don't Black Queen do that better? Yes. The only thing about Black Queen, it doesn't have the seeming abilities that Persia has because of the lack of bonuses that you have on your trade routes. The Persian trade routes are extremely good return on investment. Okay, Dido settled his fourth city. We don't have him actually going for the fourth and the fifth, for the fifth and the sixth, and we still don't have him with a Government Plaza from what I do see. So Ancestral Hall is gonna be at the premium here. He just didn't actually put it down. I'm actually curious if he's waiting for his builders to chop something, or he has other plans for the Government Plaza. Now we do need to see also. So Netherlands here, Montezuma still didn't get his Government Plaza either, so we don't know what he's gonna get, and we do have this weak Government Plaza from Susa. Unfortunately, that's just not gonna be that impactful throughout the game. On England, we still don't have the Government Plaza, but he could have quite a few multiple positions to put it for to get as much adjacency as possible from as few districts as possible. 31 has activated, and we do have Gorgo going for his Penbrush and Voice Golden Age, still on 3 series, getting his 4th and 5th soon, and we are gonna need to wait for him to finish those production points. Montezuma on 7 science and 9 culture. He is not choosing a golden age yet, but he does have 2 or 3 harbors coming out from his city, so of course extra culture with gold from the Penbrush and Voice would be interesting. If he does have the harbors, he also has the ability to get his free inquiry if he wants to get the science from the adjacency of those harbors. Chillbrains on 8 science and 17 culture. We do have him on Penbrush and Voice Golden Age with settlers coming out from London and lighthouses from the other cities. I would have expected him to actually get the 5th city also. Looks like he's staying on 4, and we're going to need to see if he's going to choose something else later. Now Almog is going to have 11 science with 18 culture at the beginning of this era, and he's putting down finally the Government Plaza from the city of Tyre. He is going to want to get his lighthouses for those trade routes and then finish up his lighthouses. Now while Namadol did get soothed over here, Phoenicia is going to start acquiring well, they didn't get soothed yet. Well, didn't get soothed yet. The money just got in there, did not soothe that city. Now we do have Boris also with a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age. Pretty good stats from him, 21 science and 16 culture. While he has been fighting off the galleys of his opponent, we do have him doing quite a bit of damage against the Aztec boats. It does seem like finally Aztec is going to get that 4th city to the south and finishing up his Government Plaza from his capital. We do have Magnus established for the extra food and production, and well, we're going to need to see when he's going to get all of the motions there. I do see Solo, 17 science and 28 culture on Wilhelmina, 5 cities already on Netherlands, and we do have him getting a few boats out. Going for audience chamber, this kind of feels like a bit of a mistake. I guess he doesn't know. He doesn't know that he's going to need to fight the big Almog here throughout the game. I don't know why, for a reason there I said Macedon. I wanted to say Macedon. My mind. What is the game? Okay, why worth to take out a city state? Because the investment of like a few units that you already have to take out an extra city to basically convert it into your city is very big. It's very big. There's no reason to build both commercial hubs and harbor in the same city, right? You do it mostly for the trade route because you would could get a decent adjacency with how England is placing their harbors. There is a reason, Victor, to actually place both in a city. If you do have Reina and you do want to go for the Reina double, Reina does have this ability to get the double adjacency bonuses for the commercial and the harbors. And if you do have like a very good city, a lot of the players are using that city to try to get as much science during the free inquiry 2 ages to boost them to a technology that will overwhelm their opponents. It's kind of rare to actually see this happening, but I have seen it multiple times happening. Imagine multiplayer with secret societies though, also Minerva, double trader per city with Amani, probably gonna see 100+ envoys in important city states since everybody is fighting for them. Yes, I can imagine. Does Philip ability work versus atheist civilizations? No, it doesn't work. It actually requires an opposing religion in the opposing nation. That's a niche case. Yeah, niche case. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. We've seen sometimes also players designated to make the goal do that, but it's you're kind of irrelevant yourself. You need to understand the risk you're taking by doing it. The extra district you're gonna lose because you put a commercial next to a harbor is sometimes a bit too much. Anyway, we got horses coming up from Olympia. I do see Wallostron is gonna be checked off here in Sparta, and I do see Wallostron is gonna be checked on in Rome's territory. I do see what is it, David Lich, right? We were David Lich. He went for Penbrush and Voice Golden. He's getting his own horses from Antium and Ravenna, while he started acquiring some of these great general points. It looks like Chris did put on the card as well to be competitive at this point. We do need to see that encampment from Athens come out, and he does have one chop available, so he gets a very quick unit or the project for those generals. I do notice Rome does have a few slingers that will need to transform, get upgraded into archers, while he will have his 4th city soon come out. He didn't actually go for his 5th one to the west side. Has the city to kill, Taruga to the south, easy peasy to get that going, especially since he already has horses out and about towards his opponent. Could just easily deviate to take out Taruga before campaign against Greece. Now we do have also Xero with 10 science and 25 culture on Philip II for cities, going for his traders now and getting his government plaza built in Madrid. He is slowly also taking out the city of Lahore, which at the moment is not being placed under siege, but it shouldn't be that far off from getting placed under siege. This scout might not make the next turn though. Yeah, this scout does look like it's not gonna make the next turn. And I gotta say, Lahore with a galley inside and a warrior inside, it's a very tough cookie to crack. Very tough cookie. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Rome gonna get settled to the north. He's also gonna probably try to get as much attention from Greece as possible, so he lets Persia focus on the navy. We will see definitely a war between them. No, audience chamber. Guardian of the Nachos. Uh-oh. I guess we'll see. It is possible to get enough boats, but I guess we'll see what happens, especially with Persia. Persia going for audience chamber. Okay, it's fine. I guess both of them are going to be lacking those bonuses for Warlord's Throne to just build boats and send them against their opponents. I'm a bit concerned about this, to be honest. Seeing audience chamber being chosen instead of either ancestral hall on Montezuma, which of course he would have used to settle all of this western coast, or Warlord's Throne to overwhelm the units of Persia. It is what it is. Audience chamber also being chosen by England. We do have him settling the other continent. He's gonna get an extra trade route pretty soon, and he has quite a few tiles there to use. Looking at Persia, I do see him also with iron working next turn, and he will get to improve at least one warrior to the north into an immortal if he wants to try to poke a little bit England. We would need to see also what kind of bonus points he's gonna get, because at the moment he has a pretty high tempo against Chillbrains with a lot of science and culture at the same time. With Moksha establishing in the city of Leeds, we will see a lot more culture on Chillbrains in a few moments. While he does need to get the science from somewhere, he's still lacking it quite a bit. Persia did manage to get his campuses pre-placed, and I do see he chose to go for Governor Pingala, which makes me think, is this Pingala internal strategy? Is this the Pingala internal strategy? Because this is how it looks like, right? Pingala has a promotion here, the shared knowledge, where you get +3 for each of those traders being sent to the Pingala city. So right now he has one trader. That's a lot of science for this moment in time. So Passagarde gets like maybe, let's say, 6 science points in total. He doesn't have a campus there. This trader gets you to 9, and then you do have all of the population rounded up. To be honest, it seems like a bit more science than it should be. But anyway, it is what it is. Persia would be red coated. That's what you think? Oh, that would be amazing, Rupert Fed, if they do manage to get to Persia with red coats. Because I mean, yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect continent split for England to get the red coats against his opponent. Solpo, also good evening, sir. He has a nice choke to hold. Yeah. Wait, who has a nice choke to hold? Okay, horses coming in from Greece. Did he get the project in or did he get a horse? Oh, he got the project. He chopped the project for the general. And I don't see any general recruited by Rome. He's going for his stable and he's pumping out as many units as possible. I do see 4 of them, 5 horses. And yeah, there we go. He's getting the idea that he should definitely attack against Taruga. We did have him scout a little bit if Greece will be suspiciously unsafe here. But it looks like he's safe. He has his own horses getting out. And I'm pretty sure these horses of Rome are just going to end up smashing against his opponent. Units not really doing anything. Sparta did manage to get the Acropolis going, still no commercial from him. He's trying to rely as much as possible on the gold of his plantations and getting it from his teammates if he needs to invest into any tile. He's on, let me see, he's on 13 gold, 10, 32 science with 33 culture, while David Lich is 24 and 29. It does seem like he does have a little bit better stats at the moment. Yeah, 4 city in the south. We do have Hoplites getting out from Mycenae, and I do have to say he does have extra district slots if he wants to put them down. What is this? This is an Acropolis and this is from Olympia? Wait, is it? That is from Olympia. Okay, so he got the second district slot. Okay, got it. Interesting. And what's going on with the gold per 10? We do have Almog on 38 gold per 10 at the moment, with Boris on 31, Zero on the other side on 29, while the rest are making less than 20. And we do have also Ancestral Hall. There we go. Now that's a Dido we know. Now that's a Dido we know. Ancestral Hall, just get them everywhere. Is Lahore winning? Solpo delay. I have delay. Oh no, I'm sorry. It does take me quite a bit of time and attention to take a look at all of the chats, but yeah, I do try my best to get the message out there. Florning also telling us, wouldn't it be better for Persia to settle inland, since instead of coast to focus on Irelling England? You are checking delay. Oh, I see. There's no delay on these streams. There's no delay unless you take into account the normal delay to actually have the processing going on Twitch's side and the YouTuber side. I believe actually the stream on YouTube is delayed like 4 or 5 seconds big, and then Twitch is like a few seconds, like 2 or 3 or something. Anyway, now we do have the raiders coming out from Leeds, and of course with Plymouth being settled to the northwest, he's going to need to get a few defensive units. He did get a free warrior from settling on another continent, and I do see a 5th city is going to be settled to the north of London, getting some campuses also for the extra science adjacency. It's a +2 campus there, not bad. He's going to get another +2 here, and I'm actually quite curious if he's going to get the harbor from that city center to the south in this little puddle or not, because I mean, it would be nice, right? You get all of the harbors that can be only accessed from London. Can you imagine the happiness on the Londonese customs when everything from 3 cities needs to go through them? They're gonna be like, yeah, I don't know, what do you have there? You have like 2 trucks, you have like 2 boats over there on the boats, and on the boats you got some grain over there. Oh, I see, $5. $5 each. Don't make me mad, man. I'm gonna take $7 if you make me mad. That sounds very terrible. That sounds terrible. Anyway, we do have Persia here in the city of Stranka, city Patreon Ganas, and getting those plantations going, so he gets the extra points. So I do see the horse on the island of Chalco has also been improved. I do also notice the campus in Tenochtitlan is going to get out, and finally he's going to get a +4 campus with a bit more science. He's definitely way behind Cyrus in the total depth. He's actually half of the science points acquired throughout the game. We do have new harbors and some libraries getting out from Chalco. Is this a 0? No, it's a 1. It's a 1 campus. Okay, it's a +1 campus. It is what it is. We got lighthouses getting out from Persia for those extra trade routes, and you can actually see the 51 production on Boris. But Guardian of the Nachos 55. Whoa, that's pretty good actually. 55 production here on the big Montezuma. I would have expected actually Cyrus to be a bit higher up. Anyway, we do have Persia also needing to get some Peridesas going. I would assume he's going to want to place them on Plains Hills, and I do see him getting a few horses. I'm actually curious, is he going to try to take a stab at England? Because it definitely feels like we do have Rome fighting Greece here, and I do have to say Greece will have the opportunity to actually go against his opponent for a few turns without his opponent being able to yak that easily, because his half of his army is deployed to the south. Now we do need to see if Tob is gonna realize that Taruga is gonna be killed soon, and he is gonna grab the chance of attacking into these Roman units and take these out before more join the fight. Next turn he's gonna get the ability to buy out the trader here, acquire Shun Tzu, while Rome still needs 3 more turns. Pocket strategy, yeah, pocket. Imagine the border size of that city-state. That would be like all of the 100 envoys. Yes, all of the 100 envoy city-states. Every one of them with 150 strength. Oh my god. GDR strength cities, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, now we got Tyre here. Not producing anything, getting his campus in the city of KTY. That's going to be a lot of science for Almog. He definitely wants to start producing as many of these settlers as possible, but he also wants the 7 pop in Tyre so he can put down another district. Would not be surprised if he's actually going to go for a campus from that city center also. We do need to see how he's going to choose to actually expand here. I'm pretty sure he can still get a few cities to the east side on his own island, but I would imagine it's going to be quite valuable if he does manage to get cities on another continent somewhere. He can easily actually settle the cities over here if he gets some land units right next to Bandar Brunei. I'm pretty sure Spain is just gonna stay on his own side. We do have Madrid also getting a settler out in 2, and I do see him getting a campus here, pre-placing a campus from the city of Madrid, while Bilbao did get the 4th population. He did not get a pre-placement for anything. Zaragoza also has 4 population, but again, no campus or commercial has been set, or whatever, theater square or preserve if you want to call it. We got Reina established in the city of Cordoba with 0. Yeah. Wait, Netherlands did have bonuses towards canals and dams, right? What is it? Culture bombs, no. Wilhelmina. Dutch campuses, yeah. Where is it? Didn't he have bonuses towards dams? Culture bomb, no. Oh yeah, 50% production towards the dam district and the flood barrier. So, oh, no canal bonus? That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, this begs the question, why didn't they take that city out? Anyway, it is what it is. They could have just brought a settler and not dirty themselves with building a dam. That would have probably be the same production anyway. Anyway, is there a reason most of the players aren't settling more cities, especially Spain and Netherlands? So there are a few timings that you need to hit, and a lot of the time you need to a certain tempo in the game. So when I say tempo, it's basically like, okay, you place the first city, right? You get 1 city, you get another 2 cities. Sometimes you have the ability to get 3 cities, 3 extra cities. That would put you on 3 to 4, and then you're going to need to get some other stuff. Try to improve them a little bit, spatialize your empire, make the districts that you are starting with so you can lock the production in, so you don't spend on them as much production, and also try to get the district discount for the next district that you're gonna want to place. So a lot of the times the players are gonna try to go, they open up pottery, they went in for campuses, they are gonna open up with campuses and then follow up with the government plaza, get the discount for the government plaza, then come back for another district, try to build a few more in the meantime, as you've seen over here in Camont or Theater Square. And depending on if they're in a war situation or if they're simming, if they have the ability and the time to get settlers out, they're gonna go for the expansions. Greece, for example, did not have the production necessary to actually get the 5th city out, because he knew he's gonna need to fight his next door opponent, and he had to put that production for new settlers into units, because otherwise Rome, as you've seen, would have just capitalized on the lack of units that Gorgo would have had. So that basically is the beginning of the game. Now afterwards, when you're gonna go into mid game, into late game, you're gonna see the players also try to have some more expansion phases. Usually is right after the feudalism timing, right after you get all of those builders with the 5 charges on them. You do want to get some more settlers, and you do want to hit like go from 5 cities to like 8 cities, and then from 8 cities to like 12 cities. Basically, those are the expansion phases that you're gonna go for. We've seen also a lot of the players are trying to focus their efforts as much as possible, because it is quite a challenge to try to synchronize your decisions in the build queues with the decisions that you're gonna need to make with the cards, for example. The cards giving you so much of an advantage. You're not gonna get to pay as much production for those settlers, for those builders. You're gonna get more charges, more out of each builder, more value out of each builder. Units again will need to actually be built with a half cost as much as possible, so they don't cost you as much, and every tiny detail will actually add up throughout the game and give you an advantage or a disadvantage during the game against your opponent. We call them Londoners, Londoners. I see, Project Cisco. Good evening, sir. Is Rome City dead? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know yet. That Legion will definitely have a chop. This Legion has a chop, and he could chop a lot of things. Next turn, he's going to get Magnus in there. If he wants to chop walls, if he has the technology, he's going to chop walls. If he wants to chop another Legion, I'm pretty sure that's also going to be enough production from that one forest chop, to especially with Magnus bonuses, to get going. Taruga has also been taken down, and we don't know where Taruga is. Where is the city of Taruga? Where was the city of Taruga? There was a city somewhere called Taruga. Nobody liked it. Nobody wanted to be in it. But still, so many people chose to be in it. Not here, not here. Lahore is still alive. Can you imagine Lahore is still alive? South of Rome. Oh, Taruga, this one. Thank you. So David Lich now has all of that military to come back to the north and try to defend his city of Mediolanum. Looks like there were a few chops being done here, and it looks like the Legion came out of Mediolanum with a few horses next to it. And I do notice Hannibal Barca is also over there helping out the military of Rome, while Shun Tzu is on Greece's side. We don't really have any archers to try to melt these units away before they do the attack runs, and since Rome did manage to acquire his 5th city to the south, he's set for the next part of the game. He does have 33 science with 36 culture, while Tob is 40-45, and we don't see actually another settler coming out from the city of Sparta. Interesting choice to go for a granary. I'm pretty sure he has already a lot of housing from Temple of Artemis, but I would assume he cannot get to the 10th population that easily to place down commercial here from the city of Sparta. He did not choose, or he did choose? He did choose to go for the 3rd district as an acropolis from the city center, and one of the reasons he's actually making so much culture. Boris is also getting quite a few campuses, and it looks like he is going to go top 3. He wants to get to caravels as quickly as possible, while GuardianOfTheNachos is still working on his mathematics. He did manage to acquire 39 science and 41 culture. It looks like he's definitely keeping up with the science necessary to get to cartography as in good amount of time, and he's starting to acquire quite a few luxury attack bonuses. He's on 4 at the moment. And we do have him getting another settler from Teayo, and I do see him starting up on his galley count. I would imagine he's going to need to start building galleys as quickly as possible so he can get as many pre-builds as he can. I would also imagine Dido is going to be the one that they're going to ask for a lot of gold, so he does need to maximize the amount of gold he's generating. He's on 70 right now, and he's probably trading with all of those trade routes towards the city of Namadul. Going for Pingala in the capital. He will jump up in science quite a bit soon. And I do see a settler is also getting out of that city center. Did he not settle his district here? Did he not lock in place the production of that district in the city of Tyre? I think the big answer to that question is no, he did not. Well, at least he got Carthage going. Okay, what's going on here? Not much. I don't believe Tob is gonna do much against these legions. Way too strong. Yeah, actually, there are quite a few counterattacks happening here, and it looks like the horses are not up to specs. The units of Rome are doing a lot of damage to Greece, and they might actually get to push him back, especially with how many units Rome has coming from the south. He did get quite a few promotions on those units and enough experience to get the promotions later on with only 1 or 2 more hits remaining. Now we do also need to see England defend himself against Persia on the land, and I do have to say, if he's not actually going to get to push Persia here, Persia is going to get to focus his efforts into getting caravels, and he needs to be stopped getting caravels. That's a requirement. Government Plaza in London is also going to give bonus points to 4 districts around the 2 harbors and 2 of these campuses. We will have, at the moment, Chillbrains only on 18 science. He's actually quite far behind when it comes to the science. Quite far behind. It desperately needs a lot more. Looking at the great people in the scientist screen, we didn't actually have Hypatia being picked up next. I do notice there will be a religion here. What? Where's the... Oh, he built Stonehenge. I see. Netherlands got to build Stonehenge, and he did get the cha-cha-cha. Ooh, yeah. I mean, somebody wants to dance here. Cha-cha-cha. Sacred places and Zen meditation. Yeah. Do the cha-cha. Will Amina getting caravel? Is Dido ready for that? No. If Wilhelmina is getting caravel, Dido is definitely not ready. We do have 59 science and 58 culture coming up from solo, while Dido will require to get all of that gold to his teammates and then try to come back when it comes to every other point that he needs. Of course, the science, the production, and enough boats to withstand the caravel attack. We do need to see if his opponents are going to get enough gold in this, because we do have 42, 56, 7 on David Lich and then 84 on 0. I would actually say safely that we do have a lot more gold on Komanda than we do have on Team Unlucky. Even though Komanda has the bigger stick here, they do have the bigger military, especially Rome. Rome has such a big military. And pretty strong. I mean, I'm very confused about, well, not confused, I'm very curious, because these horses of Greece are just so weak. Oh, Rome got the military alliance first. That's what happened here. Rome got to military alliance first. Yeah, Tob is 2 turns out from getting his own civil service. So until that time, Rome is just gonna keep on pounding on Greece's units with ease. I'm sorry, but Hannibal is over Shun Tzu. Is it though? Rusty Ranjit, good evening, sir. I'm not saying no. I'm just asking, you know, is it though? Is he better? Let's find out. I'm gonna put up a poll on Twitch really quickly to find out who is the best general. Right? Who is the best general? That's gonna be the question, and we're gonna have Hannibal on one side and Shun Tzu on the other. Let's see, put Burica. And who's the 4th one? Trung Trak. To be honest, to my shame, I didn't actually hear about Trung Trak before it got placed in the game. You know, yeah, you see, we learn new things. Who is the general? Let's see what's going on here. I'm actually gonna put the chat over here so everybody sees what's going on. Okay, come on, let's get going, people. We got 5 minutes. Let's see, what are your choices here? Hannibal, Shun Tzu, Burica, or Trung Trak? Let's go. General Levy is the best general. Yeah. Okay, we got everybody voting Shun Tzu. Whoa. We got 6 votes in Shun Tzu, 7 votes in Shun Tzu, 10 votes in Shun Tzu. Wow. Is somebody dropping points into this? Is this what's happening? Okay, I'm gonna... I feel like I'm voting with mercy on Hannibal or something. No kick W. No vote. XTK. Good enough on her. Mine her. How are you doing? Also, Gorgo in Classical Republic, I think. Oh, well, I guess it's fine. His horses wouldn't have had oligarchy anyway. Yeah, he doesn't. You mean the +2 from his... let's see. He is... Yes, he is in Classical Republic, unfortunately. He is in Classical Republic. No, nothing. No bonus. And that military alliance lack is quite a problem. Okay, let's see what everybody's voting here, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get going pretty soon to talk about the next eras. Good evening, sir. Cheesy the Bass. I have been wondering lately how you got the name OnSpotTV. Oh my god, that's actually quite a good question. Let me answer this. Come on, people. Hannibal made the Rome sweat. All Shunsu did was write a book. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, I mean, Hannibal did a lot. Hannibal did a lot. Okay, so how did I get a name? So at the time I actually made this channel around, so I do have to say that I first made the channel years before I actually started streaming like on a daily basis. It took me quite some time to figure out what I could do out of pleasure for a long period of time, and what I could perform at. But anyway, I did have a video editing company. It was a big company. Like basically I was working by myself with my mom helping me with the paperwork and stuff like that, and I did everything else from like anyway, we do have at that point in time, I was quite excited to get interviews going with a lot of people, creating documentaries and stuff like that. So since I was going always on spot, like I was always going to that destination to find out, to take the interview and so on and so forth, I thought it's a good name to use. So that's how it became OnSpotTV. I named it, and then like 3 years after, I actually started streaming Civilization 6 on it. Actually, I started putting some videos of EVE Online first in 2017, 2018, and then I started putting Civilization 6 more and more, and I tried to figure out exactly what to do with Twitch and so on and so forth. So yeah. Anyway, an ongoing process. It's a long story if I actually go into detail. But thank you for the question. I just watched part 2 of the second Puny Grower on Oversimplified YouTube. That is amazing, by the way. Oh my god, the Oversimplified channel is unbelievable. It's one of, I would say, top-notch channels in YouTube. I'm not saying Hannibal works, but Shutsu has first more impact, had more impact over the centuries than Hannibal. It could be. Shunsu was ancient time influencer. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Okay, it looks like we got 17 points on Shunsu and only 5 points on Hannibal. Okay, so we do have the two navies actually getting ready here. By the looks of it, Aztec is starting to pump out his boats, while we do have a lot of boats also from Persia. Persia was a little bit faster on this. He was definitely worried that he's not going to have enough, and he's even buying galleys. That's the desperation over here on Cyrus's mind. He desperately wants to get enough boats to withstand a possible attack from Aztec, and we do need to see if he is going to get that opportunity. Looking at him, he is getting mercenaries and cartography next turn, while Guardian of the Nachos is 4 turns behind, with 3 turns behind on the mercenaries. That is a long time. That is an incredibly long time. Boris is gonna get to upgrade a lot of his galleys and also send them towards his opponent, maybe even take out some pre-builds before Montezuma can actually upgrade his boats into caravels. It's probably gonna be like a 1 turn difference over here, or 2 turn difference between the Persian units of taking out appearing over here on the Aztec borders. Looking at also how much time we do have until the next era. We got 7 more turns, and we do need to take a look at the era score. I do also need to tick off Discord and this, and I do want to take a look at the chats before the screen. Oh wait, where's the second chat? Oh, here. Okay. Shunsu won by a mile, 17 points. Burika only got 2 points, and Trungtra got 1. And I gotta say, Helicopter Kicker, I see what you did. Helicopter Kicker. Follow to Shunsu for more exceptional content. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what do we have here? Monuments coming up from Bradford, the encampment from Plymouth, settler in Birmingham in 2 turns, and I do see a Temenank is getting out from the city of Leeds. That's gonna be nice. 3 more production and a bit more science, not bad. Zranka is, well, got his Diplo quarter down, but it looks like it received a few pillages. The Persian immortals are pushing back the units of England, while some of them did get passed through. There isn't that much that they could actually pillage here. It will take them some time, and it looks like Boris just doesn't care. We do have a lot of galleys also coming around from the cities of Aztec. He knows that he's going to need to fight his opponent, especially now that they do have vision over the pre-builds of Persia. Looking at the era score screen, Tob is 4 points out from getting his golden age, and he's getting pushed heavily, but I do have to say it looks like he's going to be fine. He should have had his military alliance already activated, so that gives him the extra points of damage, and he also has knights as a technology. He's getting his archers to try to get them into crossbows and have the ability to push back against his opponent. Unfortunately, they couldn't actually get a lot of pre-builds for the knights, and that will slow him down quite a bit. He is going to get his mercenaries next turn, and I would imagine after the wave of archers, he's going to switch towards getting quite a few of these heavy chariots so he can upgrade the knights. The most important thing they can do right now is keep gold for Guardian of the Nachos. He's the one that if he doesn't get gold, he's just going to die. Now we do have also Dido getting quite a few settlers out. I would have imagined he's going to get a lot more than he did right now. He's not going to get attacked by Netherlands. Netherlands did have the opportunity to do this attack. Don't get me wrong, he did have. He's not doing it though. He just doesn't care. Solo just doesn't care. He's like, you know what, I'm big boy. I'm standing in my own land over here, building my own stuff, wearing my own clothes. I don't need no war. It's all good. I'm gonna win this by just funding my allies, and it's fine. You know, yeah, definitely, totally. I swear I didn't rig it or anything. Yeah. He did not touch it. Yeah, he did not touch it. Yeah, I understand. We got the Oracle in 3 turns from LPQI, and I do notice Almog is probably gonna get it. Now, I do see Almog is 41 out of 44 points, and to be honest, this is one of those moments he needs to ask himself if he actually wants to go for the full 9 yards to get the Golden Age, or if he wants to stay in the Dark Age. He still has, what, 6 more turns to go, 5 more turns to go, 3 turns to get Oracle. That's 3 points. We got Campus here, but he already got a +3, so Katie White will build a +3. He's not going to get the Splendid. A Monarchy is coming out. Does he have something else to do? Because that might not be enough. But that might not be enough. Anyway, Roman army is retreating. We do have the caravels of Persia going head first into Aztec territory, and you do see how Aztec is scrambling to get as many of these boats out as possible. There were only 2, 4, 6, 8 builds here from Kabachok, and he does not have an admiral for these boats. The admirals have been locked for a long time. Oh my god, they actually locked them. They actually locked them. Unless we get Greece to buy one of these and unlock everything, they're just gonna stand like this. Kick W. Kick W. I'm also a bit surprised Persia doesn't keep on building boats. Let's see, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 boats with another 4 in the build queues. That's a lot more boats than Persia has. And with Aztec +4, possible +5 on them, ooh, they're gonna get big. Yeah, big and fluffy. You can look great people. Yes, I can look great people like this. If you yes, you can lock great people like this. Yes, if everybody passes, the great people get locked. Wilhelmina getting Caravel, is Dido ready for that? Wilhelmina not getting Caravel actually. Yeah, I think I answered that earlier. Still not getting a Caravel. I would have expected him to get the Caravel, but I don't think they had enough gold between them to upgrade both sides. So they just chose to focus their efforts on Boris. And, well, Boris does have the best chance of attacking into Aztec territory. I do have to say that Aztec is putting these galleys in front to the south. So he is holding the Persian caravels, not allowing them to go into the main the main cities. Well, we're going to need to see if Guardian of the Nachos is going to manage to get these upgrades going. He probably does have mercenaries, but I do want to double check. No. Yes, he does have mercenaries. He's going to need some form of an upgrade here. Yeah, there we go. He plugged in professional army. So he just needs to discover cartography, and boom, he's going to upgrade immediately all of these galleys that he has. We do need to see if Persia is going to manage to close the choke. I would imagine he's not going to get that opportunity, and we do need to see if the Aztec production is going to hold strong to actually hard build a few of those caravels. He definitely wants to get as many as possible so he can control the seas to the south. Now we do also notice that the horses of England are trying to do as much damage as possible into Persia's territory, forcing Persia to deploy a few land units here and towards Plymouth, upgrading, deploying more gold there and using more gold there. Now we do have Guardian of the Nachos going Dark Age. Oh, wait a second. Are we gonna see a Dark Age Aztec against Persia? A +5 luxury bonus, oligarchy on him. Uh-oh. And an admiral? Oh, the admiral got popped. Wait. The admiral got popped. Oh, sniped. Sniped. Oh my god. So Greece got one, right? They bought it. Bam. 2 of them got picked up by England, Gaius Julius and Themistocles. Spain got to pick up Hanu the Navigator. Leif Erikson got picked up by Phoenicia. Rajendra Kola on England. He got 4 of these. And Himerius. The next one is Ferdinand Magellan, a great admiral. Oh my god. It's just Persia. Persia looks dead. I gotta say, Persia, unless Persia pulls like a very big, very big pigeon out of his hat, I don't think he's gonna get this. Where are these? Wait, he didn't have the first moves at all and he lost like 4 boats because he didn't have the first moves. He might actually lose Chalco because of it. Ooh, why didn't he have a boat inside of there? Anyway, that city looks gone. Unless he actually gets how to say, gets the walls. That city looks gone. Okay, let's see the damage here. Oh, never mind. Excuse me. And this is before Dark Age. Yeah, that's before Dark Age. Top unlocked terminals, unlock both for 40 faith. There we go. Yeah, they bought it. It is what it is. Okay, more builders coming in. England is still getting some hits over here from the Persian units, but he's still trying to build up his empire. Chillbrains 49 science and 54 culture. We do have him on 99 production, while we do see that Greece did manage to get quite a few units. We do have a stalemate between him and Rome, and neither of them are actually that interested in pushing into each other at the moment. They just don't have that advantage. Rome will manage to get more positioning on Greece, denying him the ability to settle the west, which is gonna give Rome the upper hand when it comes to the late part of the game. And we do have him with so much territory to expand into to the west side and get significantly bigger over top. We also need to see on the west side what Persia is gonna do, what Spain is gonna do here. We do have him with a Colossus being finished in Madrid for an extra trade route capacity next turn. And since we do have pyramids also in the city of Lahore, he's gonna get a lot of bonuses. More builder charges, a free builder, an extra trade route here from his Colossus. Not bad. He's also probably going to be in a golden age. We do have him 53 out of 56. That's going to put him over the edge for the golden age. Almog 47.55, and we were asking if he's comfortable in going for this, and it looks like he's trying to get the horse for another point. He's trying to get the harbor project for another point. He did manage to get the Leif Erikson, so at least that's going to be an advantage here. And he did probably switch into monarchy, which he did. So let's actually see if he's going to manage to get those points. He's on 49 out of 55 and still needs to upgrade one swordsman on an iron unit. So that's 50 out of 55, still needs 5 points. Hard one. Maybe an admiral? No, I would say that's a very big no, very hard no here, over here. Another 170 points in the next few turns, that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Okay, Istapaloka is getting hit. Walls are coming up in Chalco in one turn. We do have Aztec with the ability to hit one time that Persian. Oh my god, that Persian actually is still fighting in ideal terrain on that reef, and he's still taking so much damage. Whoa. What's the damage on return? Yeah, they cannot push into this. Okay, anybody else dark? Boris, 50 out of 55. He also needs his 5 points, naval tradition next turn. And I do see him trying to get the harbor shipping projects. Also, intelligence agency in 4, desperately trying to get some more advantages on his side. If he doesn't get an admiral here, he knows his chances are very slim to winning the war against his opponent here. Aztec is gonna do so much damage against his units soon. I'm actually a bit surprised Aztec did not start to attack the Persian caravel slowly but surely, but he's probably worried about the total strength of the city of Ishtapaluka not being hit multiple times by his opponent's units. This one is wait, is it locked? It's not locked, right? It's not zone locked. He can still move. Yeah, there we go. He did touch it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the walls are gonna help out the city of Chalco stay alive here for a little while longer. The caravels will also have the opportunity to get some levels because they were first, and I do notice there are some caravels also gaining through the east side, 2 of them, which will help him get the attack, get to flank all of these caravels, come from behind them. Persia needs to pillage the Aztec luxury using privateers later, but it will, it will probably be impossible to look at to get that going. Half side of the map sipping tea, simming, while the other side of the map full in war and chaos. Yes, basically that's what's happening here. We do have Aztec also trying to get more walls in Ishtapaluka, which I'm actually a bit surprised of. I would have thought he's gonna keep on building these quadrims to try to get to his frigates as quickly as possible. His 5 turns off, not that far away. We do have also Dido locked in getting as much gold as possible for his teammates, while I do notice his opponents are definitely making a lot more. With Solo on 103, we got 0 on 167. Things might change with the next era coming in. I'm pretty sure some of the players will consider going for free inquiry instead of the Pembrasian voice, while some others are just gonna not get the options, not get it at all. We do have also Spain scrambling to try to get harbor shipping projects, which will allow him to pick up the next admiral and at the same time pass it, how to say, make them cheaper, make the next one cheaper, only 155 points, which is gonna be a good admiral for Persia. Okay. Oh, Brussels has also been taken over. We didn't see this happening earlier. Brussels is a Persian city. Well, if you take a look at the points over here, it doesn't look like in the production tab they're that far away from each other. The gold is definitely on Komanda's side, while if you take a look at the signs, we do have Solo with a bit more than his opponents, but I can't really say he's having that much of an advantage. Tob over here also is trying to get more points over his opponent, but he's actually matching him quite nicely. We do need to see when they're gonna get a bit more gold, if they're gonna invest over here in the Greek army so he can go against Rome and start smashing down cities. I find it doubtful though that will happen. I really find it doubtful. Anyway, we got the religion here for England, Eastern Orthodoxy. He's gonna get Jesuit education with stewardship, and I would imagine he's gonna want to spread it in Top's territory also for those extra points. Not bad. Okay, let's see what's happening here. It looks like Chalco is not managing to take out these caravels, while both of them are actually going to get the +7 promotion, the +1 promotion. You can imagine they're going to be quite strong. We do have also the Aztec caravels resupplying with a new HP from Ishtapaluka whenever they're finishing up their attack runs. We do need to see if Guardian of the Nacho is going to manage to break through. He should be able to break through pretty soon here, while I would imagine he's going to want to get a lot more quads. Why is he getting one single quadrim? It is what it is. It is what it is. Nobody. Oh yeah, Toby's making Niter for him. We got Chillbrains making Niter for him. We got Almog making Niter for him. His whole job right now should be to just make quadrims. Like, don't care at all about harbors. Just get quadrims. Because if you get the harbors and you don't get the quads, it's bad. Very bad. Good thing is Boris is not making any more units, which of course will allow Aztec over here to get a bigger navy if he does manage to pass through this. Aztec messed up his Dark Age. Oh no. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. Demon, good evening, sir. Look at the settlers between Greece and England. Greece and England. Oh, they're getting out there. Yeah, they're getting out there. I don't know what they're doing, but they're getting out. They're GTA phone. Also Paraglov, monsieur. Two settlers looking at each other. Yeah. Canal for Montezuma. We'll see. We'll see if he actually ever finish. No, why would you want the canal there? Just get frigates. They will punch through the Persian whatever defense. It is what it is. Anyway, we do have industrial zones coming out from Netherlands, and we do need to see how fast he's gonna jump up. We will have the World Congress right now start up, and so 2 minutes as a pause, and we're gonna come back after this to see how this is going. Hello. Let me actually put this gold. Me. Okay. So 2 minutes, guys. Okay, we're coming back. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Spain and Netherlands are the crossbows in this match. Why play yeah, they play very peacefully. Yeah, they do. Let's see what's going on here, because this is very important with this other caravel getting the promotion. We do have one that's missing. Wasn't there another one? Oh, one went to the south. I see. Aztec is doing quite a bit of damage against these boats, especially when he's hitting with the full strength ones. And finally, Boris did manage to get Francis Drake recruited. Let's see what happened in the Congress. Gold minus 50%. Oh, it was actually gold. Kick. It was a question between gold and production. What? Okay. Well, unfortunately, we actually... I think we actually influenced this vote. Wait, did we? One sec. Let me count. So it's 6 with 5, 11. Bro. So 6 with 5, 11, with 6, 17, with another 6, 23. And on the other side we had 3 plus 4, that's 7, plus 4, 11. No, we didn't influence. We didn't influence this. Okay, and it does seem like on the other side we did have, what was this? Plus 5 loyalty for and 20% population growth actually for Philip II, and Age of Empire is gonna get the 2 diplomatic points. Maybe that's why he actually wanted to build one of these holy sites so he can get the Mahabali temple. Solo did manage to get the relic from popping out a hut, and I do see those immortals from Persia did need to retreat from the city of Plymouth. Canal for Montezuma, yes. What is that canal? Is 2 tiles out from a canal city? Yes, yes. And well, good thing he's getting the walls in Ishtapaluka, and finally I do see him switching back to quadrims. He definitely needs a lot more, and he's getting a few ones on the east side while he is going to get to pass these cannibals over there. He's slowly smashing through the defenses that Boris put up in the south, choke, and we don't see Boris. Oh, finally we do see Boris getting his boats. We didn't see him replace or build new cannibals. That's a lot of production for him. While looking at his yields, he's on 92 production. We got Guardian of the Nachos on 82. There is a difference between them. Chalco is going to get the caravel in 2 turns, while I do see new quadrims definitely going to get built quickly. It looks like Persia will keep on going to attack the city of Chalco and take it down. It doesn't seem like there is any way for Aztec to slow down his opponent from taking out that city. It is what it is. Unfortunately, he didn't have a caravel in. That was his mistake. He didn't have a caravel inside of that city, or a galley inside of that city to upgrade it into a caravel. That was the big mistake. Anyway, we do have also Gorgo switching, getting a Pan-Russian voice in this era, 72 science, matching the science of David Lich. A little bit more culture, but it's not that big of a difference. Guardian of the Nachos is in a normal age. Unfortunately, no Dark Age +5 for him, and that will slow him down considerably. Even give Persia a chance to come back. If he would have had an extra +5 on his boats, I would imagine it would have been way, way stronger than what Persia could have actually put on the field. Chillbrains, 78 science, and 47 culture. We do have him getting a few more campuses and getting for a ministry in the capital city of London. Is also getting a few more of these trade routes, and we will see if he's gonna have the economy pumping up, because he's only on 37 gold at the moment, and it doesn't seem like they can upkeep everything they need or upgrade everything they need. Yeah, we got also Almog on 80 science and 73 culture with 134 gold per turn. He chose to be in a free inquiry golden age and settled a lot of cities which are still working on getting the Cothons out for those extra science points. More traders coming in for administering the city of Tyre, while he's getting a horse to try to discover what's going on the coast. We do need to see if his opponent is going to start building up, and that is exactly what's happening. Netherlands is starting to get the fleet out, while this is all happening right in the face of that biting from Phoenicia. We do need to see when Phoenicia is going to decide it's a good time for him also to get the fleet. He does have the 146 gold per turn, and he is making the goal for his teammates. It looks like if he will require to upgrade a lot of the boats, Guardian of the Nachos will get starved over here of gold, and he might just not push through his opponent's cities that easily. Yeah, we got or units. I mean, yeah, we got Boris also in a free inquiry golden age, 93 science with 52 culture. He's getting his frigates quite soon, and I would imagine his allies did try to get the Niter for him. We do have Solo getting Niter, David Lich getting Niter, and Zero getting Niter. Okay, he might have delayed. No, he didn't. Chalco is dead. That's also the city that Persia put a spy in, and well, that's actually quite dangerous. Chalco is just going to be taken out. New boats are going to get a +7. This is very important for the survival of the Persian fleet, getting those experience points. An extra +7 against these boats will match the strength of Aztec boats, I mean. And we got also David Lich here with Exodus of the Evangelist. He's actually the first one to pick something like this up. He's getting as many units as possible against Greece, while Greece did upgrade his coursers. He can do the damage against the Roman units with a much easier time. We do see the legions are quite strong to hold the coursers at bay, but not the horses or these crossbows. Now we do have an invasion force going towards Mycenae, where there is only one hoplite and one courser holding that city center. We do have Rome deploying a few of these crossbows and managing to do a lot of damage against the hoplite. That hoplite did get taken down. There's one more courser and a lot of mines that are gonna need to get pillaged over here by Rome. He's managing to bypass the defense of Greece successfully. We do have also, let's take a look at Solo, 131 science with 86 culture. We do have him getting those boats. Okay, I did talk about it. Xero, we need to talk about Xero. Foreign Ministry in Madrid, we do have him getting his holy sites in 2 turns. And I do see him getting a few more lighthouses. Arena is getting into his entertainment complex, which might get the opportunity to build a Colosseum here to hit the city of Madrid, Seville, Bilbao, Lahore, and probably another city over here in the middle. Xero is sending a settler towards the south, which I'm not sure exactly where he's going, but I would assume he's going on this river and not the full eastern coast. We do need to see his free inquiry golden age. He is free inquiry golden age. We do have a lot more production capabilities when it comes to Team Komanda, while at the moment it's Almog with the most production in the game. On the other side, we do have all of the team members on 100 more production, while by the looks of it, Toby is on 65 and Guardian is on 60 on Team Unlucky. Okay, wait, what is it? Did that one boat die? That one boat died, right? Oh, when frigates, when frigates, Guardian, when frigates. He has the frigates. It's just a matter of time. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frigates, 5 possible frigates. Does he have the niter for them? 3, 39, 16 on one side, 25, 11, and 12. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And we do have Persia also getting his own frigates pretty soon. If Boris is going to get them in 2 turns, I'm pretty sure we will need to see Aztec upgrade right now. He needs them now. He needs them now. If he delays this upgrade and he delays getting out of this choke point, Persia is just going to keep on pushing forward. And I do have to point out the little mistakes over here, and good positioning by Boris allowed him to get this victory on these seas. With 2 major things. First, no gal in the city of Chalco to upgrade into a caravel and make that city very strong. Even if it got the walls, you saw those caravels still managed to push through. And second of all, he didn't manage to... I would say get the science at the correct moment in time to get out when he needed to. That's a bit of a problem. When frigates, 1 single frigate upgraded? Come on, man, you can do better than 1 frigate. Is he upgrading without mercenaries or something? GuardianOfTheNachos, hello? Oligarchy? No, he is. Okay. Well, he's upgrading without the half coast card in resources, but I guess it's fine. They do have a lot of niter, and they should be making a decent amount of niter per turn. Okay, there we go. There we go. Second frigate upgraded. A third one. Can you do a third one? Come on, Guardian. You can click on it. Just get the gold from your teammates. Ask them for some economic support. Just putting my screens back together as they should be. There we go. Okay, come on, frigates, you can do it. You can do it. This is a flat tile, right? So a frigate can attack from the other side. Yeah, so he should have actually built 3 frigates. I don't know why he didn't upgrade the last frigate. Maybe it was a gold problem, maybe it was a resource problem. Even though I did see enough niter, we do need to see this caravel attack from 3 of these frigates and then tap by 1 time by a caravel to get that point. While I do notice frigates are going to need to be upgraded on the east side, he's getting his intelligence agency, and we do have Persia deploying that spy of his into his opponent's territory, and you do see Ishtapaluka was the one targeted. We also do see a bit more damage being done to these boats while they're getting the promotions. It does seem like the Aztec units are not as strong anymore, especially with the arrival of the Persian admiral on the seas. Oh, this is bait. But this is bait that he could take. Like he can definitely move the caravel there and then move the frigate in. Or just move the frigate in and take out the other caravel. Sacrifice it. Anyway, I don't think sacrifice is needed there. Anyway, we do have Persia with a few units deployed towards England, and he's doing so much damage with just a few immortals. I do also notice Rome has managed to keep Greece in check, but not for long. By the looks of it, we do have another wave of units in the form of knights. One city of Gorgo got taken down. Wasn't that actually building walls? How did it die so fast? Anyway, we do have that city being taken over by Rome, and these units of Rome, by the looks of it, are going towards the city of Athens, and Sparta desperately trying to get the crossbows trained in the cities. Athens is building walls also. And we do have new encampments coming down from David Lich. He did choose to go for Exodus of the Evangelist, getting that production going towards the units. 15 production, 15% more production. He is gonna do a lot of damage here quickly to Greece. David Lich. He's not taking any prisoners. Neither is Persia. Oh wait, is Dido gonna die also? Dido's gonna die also, right? Oh my god, look at this fleet. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 boats. Wait, does he actually want ironclads? I would imagine he wants ironclads, right? Does he have enough science for ironclads? He's 155 science, 92 culture. Solo is getting his quality in 2 turns and exploration in 1. If he wants to hit ironclads, he actually needs to go to steam power, which does require scientific theory and industrialization. It's going to take him quite a bit of time to get there. But it is possible. It is possible. We do have Almog going for his 140 science, and yes, he does have also a decent amount of culture on 100. He's definitely keeping up with Solo's science numbers and culture. It's all about the choices now. Where are they gonna go? With Gorgo mostly dying over here in the south, and I'm pretty sure Rome will have the ability to go against England. The prospect of them losing 2 players might be a bit too much even for Almog to catch up in the game. Okay, Rome going in, Greece taken out. I do see Mahabharata Temple is placed in the city of Leeds, so he's trying to get those Diplo points, while Rome is getting smashed hard from the south. Those knights are managing to make a lot of headway into Greece's territory, about to take over also that encampment next turn, and we do see the Greek defenses of Athens are buckling. We don't actually have siege units coming out from Rome, but I guess he will just keep on smashing through his opponent's units until there are no more units. I'd also notice Aztec did not take the bait to actually get out with a unit from there, and unfortunately, since he did not last move it and getting it out there, he's just gonna get stomped by frigates now. Yeah. By the looks of it, we got frigates coming up from Persia already upgrading in the borders of Chalco, right on the doorstep of Tenochtitlan. There are a lot of quadrims that already got out from the eastern cities of Aztec, but they have not received the gold or the resources to upgrade. Oh, finally, he's doing it, he got out. Frigates did get level 1 promoted frigates coming up from Persia. Did he actually get terracotta or something? No? Interesting. It is what it is. Wait, did he... Oh, he got Victor? No, he didn't get Victor. What am I talking about? No. Anyway. Nice promotions. Victor 3. I was thinking Victor 3, but I don't see it. I don't see it in Zranka or in Tushpa. Where did he put Victor 3 that he's getting those boats out? Or did he just move it? He moved it in Cahokia, right? He got the pre-builds and then moved it in Cahokia. That's why. Yeah, in Aztec City. Okay, so he moved it here. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we do have Foreign Ministry also coming up from Chillbrains. Tob is gonna try to find a safe place to hide behind the English cities, while England is going for his printing in one turn. That should put him quite close to getting his red coats. We still have that plan available, and we're going to need to see if Chillbrains is gonna get there with his 145 science. It does seem like Aztec is putting up quite a fight, but the Persian units are way too strong now, with Victor also in the side of that city's borders for his caravels to push. We do also have Persia getting a +6 over GuardianOfTheNachos. Printing only coming up in 5 turns. He's gonna get his free spy in 3 turns from his intelligence agency, and it doesn't seem like Aztec can push through. There's no way. Persia is managing to get this defense going in Chaco. To actually finish the sentence, Persia does have a few problems in the southern choke, with the Aztec units starting to punch through, especially with the help of the arriving frigates. And that should be equaled out with the Persian. Well, I guess it depends how many of these Aztec caravels get to run around here, because there are definitely a lot of Aztec caravels all behind us. They have been sitting there simmering. Maybe an admiral promotion, maybe on 1, but no, I'm pretty sure it's Aztec. Governor Victor 3. Yeah, Governor Victor 3. Okay, Toledo got put down. We do have Colosseum coming up from Spain, and to be honest, looking at the gold per turn here, Solo and Zero are making so much gold. We do have the Netherlands, the Dutch boats also getting out, and they're not gonna go for Dido. They are gonna go to overwhelm the Aztec defenses towards the city of Tenochtitlan. They do want to get this into a 2 versus 1, keep Persia, make Persia keep Aztec busy, totally ignore Dido, and take out Montezuma. While we do have England also soon to get his red coats. We're going to need to see if those are going to be effective in taking over the Persian cities. Persia is basically going to take over the cities of Aztec anyway, and it's well, it's going to make it harder for England to do any kind of victory here. We do have the demise of the Empire of Greece, with multiple knights getting into the borders of Athens and Sparta. We do need to see if Rome is going to have enough damage to take out those walls in good enough time, with Governor Victor established in and repairing the encampment. Well, I guess we're going to need to see. I don't believe the Greek units are ready to defend this against his opponents. It's the end of Aztec. Yeah, it is kind of the end of Aztec. After he's gonna get another wave of galleys to upgrade into caravels, we do see he's starting to pre-build his frigates, his the 7 Provincians. We do have the getting some quadrims out from Haarlem and Amsterdam, while I do notice he did manage to get a lot of traders to his ally here. 167 science and 104 culture. We still have a long time to go until the next World Congress, while it does seem like slowly but surely the empires of Unlucky are suffering a lot, are suffering quite a bit. So 3 empires are actually suffering right now. Only Dido is the one that's just happily simming away. Everybody else is in danger. And I would say significant danger, because like imagine this, imagine England gets his upgrades, right? He's not gonna get the gold for a lot of units, so he's gonna need to focus his efforts on the best chance that he has, and the best chance that he has is to send these swordsmen to go against Zranka and Pasagard and maybe take over his opponent's capital. Maybe if you take a look in the south, by the time he gets his red coats and gets to his opponent's cities, we will probably see Roman units get to the cities of Sheffield and Leeds. So these cities are gonna need some defense, so he's going to split that small force he has into 2 sides, putting him in a very awkward position. Okay, some more units dying here. Sparta getting walls. So we do have one trebuchet coming up to help against this. And yes, we do have quite a few crossbows that do have the extra movement and do have quite a bit of damage. They will just start smashing through the other units and of course get the stronger units in front. I would have assumed he would get a battering ram by now, but he did not do that. We do have him going for the universities and getting a bit more markets and commercials for the gold points. Almog is going to get his cartography next turn. While he did not build that big of a force with biomes, he did get quite a few of them out quickly, so he is going to have some sort of a navy here. Netherlands is also not going to get discovered that he's going directly against Aztec. They will get that memo when Aztec is going to get to start being hit. Aztec fleet is already almost down. Unfortunately, he could not manage to get through the choke points. That was enough time for Persia to get new boats out and manage to take over the city center. Now it does seem like Aztec is not only on the back foot, but he is losing to Persia. What is this unit doing here? Rapa Nui. And he just got into the middle of things. Hello, Rapa Nui, go back. Why are you standing here? Anyway, I do also like the Persian units doing the damage against the English swordsman. They are slowly tapping them down, so he doesn't let too many of these units get out. I don't see Unlucky coming back in the game. Yeah, I don't really see Unlucky coming back in the game, Barak. You're right. Okay, Persia getting those caravels to repair themselves. Only left 3 frigates. But it should be enough actually. 3 frigates will still do the damage here, no problems. They do have Admiral. That's a lot of weak boats on Persia though. A lot of weak boats. Some of them do have promotion, some of them don't. Okay, we did have actually the repositioning of the Guardian of the Nachos. He noticed he's not gonna push through the south, and unfortunately that also gives the ability to these frigates to get the extra promotion points. And you can see how quickly that city of Ishtapaluka is going down. That will be double tapped next turn and taken out, while the Dutch fleet didn't even get there. Okay, we got Rome getting a Knight Core. I do notice the crossbows still didn't attack the city of Athens yet. They still have units to take down. Greece did manage to get a few knights going, but also lost the encampment in the city of Athens. That was an extra defensive point that he had to do some damage there. He's not gonna get it this time. I do see England is trying to get as many of these swordsmen out, also building some of these knights, which does make me wonder why the knights, man. Just keep on building. There's only one single. Oh no, he's going buttress. He's not going redcoats. He's not going redcoats. Wow. Yeah. Well, not going redcoats will nullify everything I said earlier. That's just not gonna happen. We got Pharsalos being settled very far in the south here by Greece. I'm wondering, was that actually a settler stolen from Rome? Okay. I guess he's just trying to stay alive. Yeah, we do have shipyards coming out from quite a few Phoenician cities, and since the target will be Aztec, they will try to force to take out Aztec altogether, take out all of his cities, so he doesn't give a military alliance to somebody else. We will see Gorgo try to stay alive for that fact, and of course we do need to see who's gonna lose it, who's gonna lose the military alliance. If Almog is gonna lose it, Almog is probably gonna suffer all of the pain of Netherlands. Okay, we got some more frigates upgraded here. Ishtapaluka got hit by one of the caravels, and yeah, next turn with the 3 frigates going in, that city looks dead. There is a single caravel, by the way, in Aztec territory that could take back that city center. This one is probably too weak to take it. all should go on Dido, not on Aztec. You mean gold should go on Dido? Oh, Netherlands should go on Dido, not on Aztec. Yes, I think Netherlands should go to Dido. They just wanted to secure the victory, having a much cleaner effort. And I do have to say that Netherlands actually is doing both. He's getting the 7 provinces to move towards the south. He's getting the terracotta, I mean the city of Haarlem. And I do see he is upgrading quite a few caravels to go towards his opponent. Hattusa is also on the way. He might want to take that down. That is Chillbrains' puppet city state, which will need to be disciplined, heavily disciplined. What did you do, Hattusa? Helped out our opponents, you know? Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. I wonder if Aztec will alt F4 the moment he sees Netherlands fleet at his borders. We might see that. We might actually see that. Guardian of the Nachos definitely was fully focused on the cities in the south. He's trying to get a settler, and that settler, I'm pretty sure he was thinking of getting it to the west side somewhere on this continent. So he puts it offshore, or I should say, you know, inland. What is this Rapa Nui galley doing? Rapa Nui, my man, go back. Oh my god. Okay, Gorgo. Not managing to defend this by the looks of it. Those crossbows are fodder. We do have pretty strong knights, but he just doesn't have enough of them. And of course, with so many of these crossbows on the Roman side, every time those knights try to attack, they're just gonna get shut down. The city of Athens, the crown jewel holding Governor Victor, will slowly be taken down. Where is that trebuchet? The trebuchet died? Was Greece successful in taking out the trebuchet? I think so, because there was a trebuchet. There's no more trebuchet. Okay, some last movers here. Ishtapaluka did switch sides 2 times, and it looks like that caravel did actually have enough damage to take it back. We did have a caravel from Persia being taken down. Well, good thing is he does have replacements. We do need to see if Persia is going to focus down the Aztec units or the city of Ishtapaluka again. We do have the Dutch boats also going to get into the action at the next turn. Okay, boats coming up from the south to out another frigate. The caravel is also slowly diminishing in strength. That one caravel and Aztec, he has only 1 remaining with 2, 4, 6 of these frigates. He still doesn't see this, right? He doesn't see this. No, he doesn't see what's happening on his west. Okay, he took out a frigate from the south at least. That was a core. That was a fleet. Oh my god. Yeah, he's gonna lose so many boats next turn. I do have to mention, I don't really believe Netherlands has a good enough fleet to go against Phoenicia. Or at least that's my read on it. We do have Phoenicia with a lot of production here. A lot of production. 212 production versus Solos 264. All of the production of Dido is on the coast, while Netherlands only has 2 cities able to build boats. It's Amsterdam with 63 production and Haarlem with 32 production. It's not that easy for him to replace what he lost here. Well, at least he's gonna have these boats as well, which are gonna first take out the Aztec cities and then move forward towards the west side. It looks like Guardian of the Nachos is gonna try to get a settler out to the east side. He's gonna try to settle these cities to the east here. While we do have England on military tactics next turn. I'm actually quite curious if he did manage to get the military science or not. We do have in the south also Athens still standing tall. There are some more units from Rome. Actually, Rome lost a lot of units. Before the last time, like the last time we checked, compared to the last time we checked, Rome lost a lot of units. and a lot of his strength to push through Greece. It looks like Greece is actually gonna be fine here for a little while longer. While we do have another wave of knights from Rome, I would imagine Rome is gonna want to get them into cuirassiers, and the next attack wave will probably take down Greece altogether. Tob is 80 and 74, 80 science and 54, 57 culture, while his metal casting is coming out in 4 turns. That will mean his ballistics will also be delayed, so half or same technology units are gonna be a problem. Rome will still have the upper hand. Okay, Ishtapaluka got taken over. The boats of Netherlands are getting in and taking out all of the remaining Aztec boats one by one. We do have a few of these deployed towards the east to see what's going on in there, and by the looks of it, Aztec is trying to slow this takeover of the empire down, but it doesn't seem like he is going to be successful. And we do have his catapults also getting position in the city of Teaio. They were moving towards Tenochtitlan to try to stop this bleed, but unfortunately the catapults, unless they are upgraded into trebuchets, they're just not gonna do a lot of damage against their opponents. We do have GuardianOfTheNachos getting his military tactics next turn, while I do notice he still has a few quadrims and caravels in the north. They will need to be strong enough to withstand the Dutch caravels, which by the looks of it, they are for the moment. Well, of course, not in the face of the Persian frigates. The Persian frigates are gonna chew through the caravel strength quite quickly. And we might actually see a CC soon. We might see a CC. I don't want to, how to say, give false hope over here. But I gotta say, Almog is going to have a serious challenge on his hands. First of all, take on the Dutch fleet. Second, gonna need to take on the Persian fleet at the same time, and the Spanish fleet. Like Spain, look at that, he started building boats. He's getting the canal city. He is getting the canal city, guys. He's getting it there. And if he does get a lot of fleets out, Phoenicia is just gonna need to defend way too many places, north, west, and east. That's a few too many directions to defend from. Now we do have Xeron 167 science, 88 culture. Looks like he's metal casting in humanism, while he still did not get cartography. I'm pretty sure he wants to get as many of these galley fleets out as possible. One turning galley fleets from multiple cities is definitely going to be an advantage. He does have at the moment 214 production, while Almog is on 243. We do not have all of the production capabilities of Spain deployed on the coast. Only a few cities, 4 of them to be sure, are actually on the west. Wait a second, where is this settler going and why did he come from the south? Shouldn't this settler be here on the copper mine, on the copper tile? He should be there. Why is he not there? Zero, where are you going? Now, that Rapa Nui galley behavior is an example of why I avoid killing barb camps near the city states. Okay, why? They tend to do bad moves, or why? Well, we do have the Persian units trying to get right in the face of the caravels of Aztec, and I do see the Netherlands is going to slowly chew through the defenses of Tenochtitlan, also pillaging on the way. We do have the Persian frigates that will need to do the damage against that city center to take it out entirely. Now, while I would imagine Persia just finished this, he's going to want to build up a defense against anything that England will throw at him. While England is getting his gunpowder, I still don't know if he actually did get military science or not. We do have him pre-building as many of these warriors as possible, buying them out, while Almog did try to get as much gold for his teammates as he possibly could. They are spending everything they have right now on the possible attack from England against his opponent Persia. Now, do we have a general? No, we don't have a general for these units. There is an encampment, but there is no general for those units. Maybe he will have the points. Maybe not. Yeah, Amina is like 2 projects and a few turns away. Okay, he's getting it. He's getting the projects. He's getting 2 projects. Okay, 2 projects in 3 turns. That should be fine. That should be fine. That's those are quite a few points. Okay, Mycenae might also get liberated here. We do have 2 caravels from England going to the south, and we'll try to liberate that city center away from Rome, while Rome is repositioning his units in the city of Mediolandum. We will probably see him upgrade into his cuirassiers quite quickly. We do have ballistics in 3 turns coming out. He's gonna get the ability to upgrade these into cuirassiers and the crossbows into field cannons, making them extremely strong. Monsterath also, they tend to do bad moves and take away the free barbed gold. Yeah, they do tend to to do very bad moves. It is true. It is true. It's like they're randomizing their moves, you know. Okay, Almog going for Venetian Arsenal. Oh, I like this, 10 turns, but to be honest, this also comes with a curse. We've seen it and we've heard it multiple times. And yeah, there we go. Zero is going to go for the copper tile there to get the connection. We do have him building up more of these caravels. And, well, does he have an admiral for these? He does, right? No, that's not a good admiral. No. Oh, no. What is the admiral? And what admiral does he have? Qingxi? Industrial modern, he's gonna need the ironclads. Oops. It is what it is. Industrialization also coming up in 2 turns from Almog, while Solo is going to go for steam power in 2. He will get ironclads from a lot of his cities, and we do need to see how fast Almog is going to manage to get to steam power. Tenochtitlan starting to get attacked here, even though the walls are getting up in 2 turns. I'm pretty sure these frigates of Persia should get there. No, it's fine. He has a TV7 Provincian with that military. Only one should be enough, but it's going to take a bit more time than he wants to. And we got also settlers coming up from Persia, trying to get a few more cities. Also hard building a few new caravels from Tushpa and Pasagarde, getting those crossbows towards the north, and clicking probably on the ballistics technology, so he gets his own field cannons. That's probably gonna be the only thing that might actually help him survive the redcoats. The redcoats are gonna be insanely strong against his units. Now we do need to see the gold situation. Did it change? We do have Xero on 300 gold at 10. Solo is on the 70, while Boris on 39 and David Lich on 16. On the other side, only Almog is making a decent amount of gold with 218 points. Chillbrains on 66, GuardianOfTheNachos 57, while Tob is only on 2 gold a turn. Will they manage to get back Mycenae from Rome before the next era? We got 6 more turns until the next World Congress. They have probably 4 turns to take out Mycenae. Okay, that should be enough damage. Looks like Rome is not taking any losses here, trading immediately the night that he lost. Okay, as they're gonna lose the southern boat, also gonna give another space for these boats to get in, and after they will take out this caravel, they will definitely have more speed to go forward, maybe even get the chance of taking over that settler. It doesn't seem like that can settle anytime soon. Okay, Tenochtitlan gonna get smashed. And that scout of Netherlands is also pillaging the tiles, getting more gold for his team. Not bad. And look at all of the force of all of the caravels of Persia getting in here. They're not gonna get to stop the settler though. But it looks like it's still gonna go on the east. It's probably gonna be discovered. Okay, Chillbrains 1 turn away military science. So we will see this redcoat attack. What's happening here? We got Spain deploying his boats toward the south, that southwest. Did it get discovered? Yes, Almog is gonna know. Almog, if he's paying attention to this, he is gonna know that Spain did get a city on that connection. And you know what? This is the problem, and I've seen this before multiple times. The fact that he's building Venetian arsenal is luring him into a false sense of security, thinking he's gonna have enough production to get all of the boats out, and he's also thinking it's not optimized to get the boats before he finishes Venetian arsenal, because yes, he's gonna have all of the less production necessary for each boat. Unfortunately, that will not allow him to get a navy quickly, or a big enough navy quickly. We do have the Dutch boats also soon gonna get steam power and then nationalism, so we're gonna have cored up ironclads. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have enough of them. He only has 1 to 7 here with 2, 4, 6, 7 of these caravels. They are level 1 promoted, definitely stronger than the Phoenician boats if compared 1 to 1. And I do see Phoenicia did manage to get further in Marginals +3, which is very, very important, making these boats much stronger. Okay, Tenochtitlan getting walls next turn. Gonna delay that takeover. I'm pretty sure Kabachok's caravel does not have enough speed to take out that settler. It is what it is. He's gonna need to make do with what happens there. He's gonna need to take out these cities anyway quite quickly. It does seem like also in the northern choke, Aztec is not managing to defend that properly. He does have some caravels, some new caravels coming around, but he doesn't know where to go, south or west. Where is he gonna wait first? Now we do have the 7 managing to take out the walls, half HP very quickly in only 1 shot, while of course the caravel is still gonna have the ability to attack into that city center. Now we still don't have actually X0 getting that settler down while he's waiting for the galleys to appear in that city center. He's also gonna require 1 admiral for this. He's getting spies out, and I do see he just doesn't have the points for 1 admiral. He's on 18 great admiral points a turn. We do have Marco Polo also acquired by Phoenicia, Bisheng here by Netherlands, Merchant also here. It is what it is. Still no admiral. A general, Amina, has been recruited, and the redcoats are coming out. 85 strength units against the knights, though that will also believe. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought they're gonna be like 95, but I guess they're not cored up yet. That's why. Okay, how many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 possible records, 9 with the one coming out from London. Wasn't he building a lot more? Oh my, that's not enough. 9 redcoats are not gonna be enough. I'm sure they're not gonna be enough. Oh well, we're gonna have frigates coming in on the defense of Zranka. We're gonna have quite a few more units. Cuirassiers also activated here for Persia. With steam power, he's gonna get also the ironclad strength in the city center. That will make it so hard to push through. We will also need to see a lot of gold being kept by Komanda, so they can upgrade David Lich. He does have his ballistics, so he just needs the gold. He did get a few field cannons with a few cuirassiers. He's probably gonna just keep trying to attack into Greece. Looks like the city of Mycenae is also gonna be taken down next turn probably. There shouldn't be that much damage over here. Oh, I see cuirassiers did get upgraded in Mycenae. Okay. They can do some damage. Now we do have 3 more turns until the next era, and by the looks of it, we only have Chillbrains very close to getting his golden age, while Solo on the other side is going to be 8 points out, 9 points, no, 8 points out. We do have everybody else going for the Dark Age. Okay, boats coming in, boats getting out. Persia just getting to stomp through the remaining Aztec defenses, while Netherlands is cleaning up his west. We do have new cities also appearing here for Netherlands, for Persia to get some extra bonuses from, while I do want to take a look at here. Okay, the frigate doesn't do that much damage against the redcoat. But again, there aren't that many redcoats to begin with. Okay, that's the caravel down. And that quadrim down. Tenochtitlan, the capital city of Aztec, has been taken down. His settler might actually survive this. There's no unit that could actually take out that settler. And wait, do I see this correctly? Is Persia gonna just get a connection city and gonna go against the cities of England on the seas? Ooh, baby, that's gonna be a bit of a turnaround. While the fleet of England was going to the south to try to take out the Roman city of Mycenae, it looks like they're ending up losing a lot of strength attacking into that Cuirassier strength city, which is trying to get the walls. Now we do have new field cannons, and even level 3 field cannons are starting to get upgraded from the Roman military, while I do notice there are a lot more crossbows waiting. He just doesn't have the full goal to do it. Now we do have ironclads starting to get out of the Dutch cities, which are going to be much stronger than the boats of Phoenicia. Almog is going to need to match that technology, while he has quite a few of these English units next to Hattusa, well, trying to help him with some more defense there. It doesn't seem like at the moment Spain did manage to put that city down, and we are still waiting for Spain to get all of his boats on the southwest and decide the moment he needs to go against his opponent. He did manage to recruit Isun Sin, which is going to give him... Oh, wait, he did have Isun Sin. Very nice. I only thought he has this admiral, Hano. Not Isun Sin. Interesting. Very nice. Going for Hueto Kali from Zaragoza to give him all of those culture points and extra amenities. He's going to be quite happy. Okay, now that Dutch did manage to take on Tenochtitlan, he's going to upgrade his ironclads and keep on going towards Teayo. It's going to be much faster to take out the caravels. As you can see, the ironclads do only a single hit of damage against the Aztec boats and take them down. To be honest, I think Persia should just go south. I don't know why he's staying here. I don't know why he's why he keeps on attacking the Aztec cities. I guess they want to take him out before the Dutch settles, before next turn Aztec settles, but that's just not gonna happen, is it? They cannot fully stop him, can they? We'll see. We'll see what Dutch will do here. I find it doubtful that they will take out Teayo quickly. Let me take a look. This is probably a 2-shot city, right? For these ironclads, or even like 3-shot city for the ironclads if it gets to heal one turn. Okay, Mycenae still taking damage. These caravels are actually dying if they attack next turn, while we do have Rome also building a pathway with a military engineer directly towards his opponent city of Athens. The main defenders, they are getting also more field cannons in behind all of this, so they can apply more military power, more damage against their opponents. We do have privateers also getting out from a few cities of Persia to help him deal the damage against the encroaching army, while he can use the caravels in his defense. You do see the redcoats are finding it hard to attack into the city center directly without the support help of a siege tower. With the siege tower, they're gonna bypass all of that fortification and deal the damage directly against the city center. It is imperative right now to actually get ironclad technology. Steam power coming up in 4 turns here. He should have actually got it. Yeah, he has it. He has it. It's just a matter of getting one unit. Okay, caravels going in. They're going to start pillaging the lands of England, and unless England is going to want to get his own boats in the water, which he doesn't have that many of, well, that seems like it's going to be easy pickings for Persia's boats. Okay, let's see this. Oh, wait, what the... It didn't do it in sequence? Oh, the catapult is still alive. He's alive. Pax Romana TV, good evening, sir, and welcome. Take him out before the Congress. That's why. Yes, they want to, but look at that. He has a settler here that will get to settle. He will get to stay alive for a few more turns to finish the Congress. I think that will happen whatever they do. You know what could have actually done differently? Maybe, no, not even that. Not even that. Like settling Tarsus a little bit earlier and buying a scout from here would have allowed him to take over that settler. Okay, we do have the Ironclad getting in here. I'm pretty sure with the D7 also behind all of this, he's gonna do the damage against that caravel quite easily. He does have James of St. George for the wall upgrade, and I do notice we did have walls getting up in Malinanco. The Persian frigates will probably take Tlacopan next, and then work on the other 2 cities. There are still some traders that could definitely be feasted on, especially this one over here. It's so juicy. Look at him just stand over there. Boris is delaying the moment. He's savoring every little bit of a second of getting that gold from the trader. Furialis 007, good evening, sir, and welcome. Code time. Good evening, son. Persia is going to canal into England, and yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. And without that many boats, I gotta say he's more focused on defending the city of Zranka, and knows that if there's any chance of defending his opponent, it is gonna be on this city. Okay, looks like Rome did stop the danger. England could not get the liberation on that city center. Industrialization also coming around from Chillbrains next turn. Okay. He's trying to get to his own ironclads. Well, Persia just saw him. He just told him he has an ironclad. And you can see the red coast right now will need to go against a much stronger city. Zranka is 87 strength. This is just not happening. Like he can one-shot any unit. He can pillage all the tiles he wants, but he cannot take over cities. The redcoats are basically dying attacking against the city center. I thought the redcoats would have smashed through Persia. Yeah. Well, if he was faster, he would have smashed. And of course, if the things would have been different over here, everything started to snowball from those little decisions, I gotta say. From the lack of a galley inside of Chalco and the fact that Montezuma couldn't punch out of this bay over here. I don't know why he hesitated to upgrade the boats immediately. Maybe he didn't have time or something. Maybe there was something that we missed there. Anyway, I'm gonna go for arrest, get cha-cha-cha, and not cha-cha-cha, Eastern. Okay. Unpressed, Eastern, and me. I go A. We're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes. We might actually see the CC in between, so I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna come back if that happens. Yeah, all or nothing. Aclitian, also good evening, sir. He's got a siege tower though. He does have a siege tower, yes, but that will still make the red coat die. Anyway, 2 minutes. Wow, let's see the red coats dying. By the looks of it, England still doesn't have that many red coats to flex against his opponent, and he did manage to get the first one right next to the city of Zranka. This World Congress was neutralized governor. Spies executing this will have 2 levels higher. Judaism will get plus 10, and it does seem like Victoria did gain the extra 2 diplomatic victory points. With Persia city here about to be attacked, looks like England. Wait, did England get crusade? He did get crusade for an extra plus 5. He's trying to crusade Zranka, which did also get Governor Victor help here, and by the looks of it, that's a very strong city. Even with crusade, he's gonna have problems. Is he gonna get... Wait, is he using also bastions? He's using also bastions. There we go. That was a bit too strong of a city than normal. Anyway, they took out Malinanco, they took Tracopan, and I do see they're going to take out Tlaio. Texcoco did get settled. Oh my god. Yeah, that city is going to die. That city somehow is going to die. We're going to need to see when and how. Persia is starting to get into the boats of England with only a few caravels. He definitely needed a bigger fleet. He is going to get it with all of the frigates coming in from the north and other caravels. And I would imagine we already see some skirmishes happening. Netherlands is starting to get his boats against Phoenicia, while Phoenicia is also preparing his biomes to upgrade into ironclads. Did he lose? Oh my god, guys. He lost Venetian Arsenal. Where was Venetian Arsenal built? Somebody built Venetian Arsenal. Because I don't see it here. Wait, wasn't it built here? Wasn't it here? It's not here. Unless it's invisible or something. Where was it built? Somebody built it. And I don't see where yet. Oh! Justice, good evening, sir. Guard Imperial actually are the same as Red Coast. They are, and he can smash it. The towers are without the siege tower. The hovers, yes, the hovers are without the siege tower. The only thing smashing through the Persian cities would be the French Guard Imperials. Well, I do have to point out the Netherlands will actually get those extra protection points from Venetian Arsenal to build a bigger fleet, and Phoenicia is going to have a hard time here on the seas. We do have Phoenicia, the moment going for astronomy, civil engineering. He does have the upgrade buttons, 2 caravels and not 2 ironclads. It does seem like the ironclads, the Dutch ironclads, are getting into his borders pretty soon, and they will start chewing through the caravel numbers quickly while his allies are dying. Now let's actually see. Let's see the move of the siege tower. Is it gonna give it that much more damage against the city's defense of Zranka? I guess I am the one doubting this. We do have a few frigates that will keep on doing the damage, and we do see the frigate 69 damage against the redcoats. It's gonna slowly chew through the redcoat strength. Okay, these caravels of Persia are just gonna start pillaging the harbors they find, while he's gonna get the support help from the north. Looks like he stopped to actually take Rapa Nui, which, well, I guess it is an extra city, but I would have imagined he's gonna get as soon as possible to his opponent's cities. He's upgrading these ironclads in the city of Tarsus, which is a technology that Chillbrains is not benefiting from. We do have nationalism in 3 turns from Chillbrains, and I do notice he is on his opponent's territory, so he's reaping some gold from this territory. Solo did manage to get to 200 science and 160 culture, definitely a lot higher than Dido. With Reform the Queenish Golden Age, he's also going to get 107 gold per turn, while X0 is 439. We still don't have Spain ready to get his... oh my god, he's not ready, guys. He's still not ready. Electricity in 3 turns, alignment in 1. He has the upgrade button for ironclads if he wants to. Ironclad armadas with an admiral on them. He just wants more. He wants more. And you know what he wants, right? He wants submarines to go against Phoenicia. That will... submarine armadas will chew through ironclads like there's no... like butter. Oh, he did it. He placed it last second over here. He placed the city of Pamplona. It's not good. The setup of the guy is not optimal. He takes it probably with course nationalism in 3. Okay. He still did not move the siege tower there. And of course he didn't actually start attacking into the walls. Okay, trying to take the city of Tarsus. You do see the redcoats are actually dying against that city center with the ironclad support, but that also keeps the ironclad, makes the ironclad stay there. Boats, upgrades, money. X0 has 1,000, so it should be fine. He should have more than enough to upgrade a few of them and send them on their way. With the boats of Dutch coming from the north and appearing to see only caravels here, even if they're course, it does seem like the ironclads are going to force a lot of gold usage from Phoenicia, which I gotta say he doesn't have much of. They just went through all of their funds and barely upgraded the boats of Phoenicia. If he wants to upgrade into ironclads, well, that's gonna be a problem. He's only gonna get that technology, like, Oh my god. He's only gonna get that technology by the time Spain gets to the city of Carthage, probably. So he has 2 turns scientific theory and then he needs steam power. That's probably 5-6 turns, and look at that. It's 5-6 turns for this ironclad to move to Carthage. Okay. We got also some Marines coming up from Netherlands from the north, quite a few of them, and I do see he's building up more the Zevens, quickly building them. Now that he has the extra production capabilities of Venetian arsenal, he's gonna get a bigger fleet with a bigger stick against Phoenicia. He did manage to also acquire +3 intel on his opponent's movements. Maybe he got a spy. Yeah, he did have a spy in the city of Carthage. There's a knight also coming around from Persia, going towards the city of Texcoco, while it does seem like the English redcoats are taking quite a bit of damage from the frigates of Persia. We do need to see if these redcoats are gonna actually survive the attack on Zranka. There aren't any more redcoats coming from the cities of England. He has totally different priorities right now, especially in the fleet, so he can actually push back Persia, which is playing exactly in his opponent's hands.
Alin Catalin Popper has joined the round table.
Hey, Alin Cătălin Popa, salut domnule, bine ai venit, bună seara. Yeah, we do have David Lich also starting with his attack run against the city borders of Athens with deploying those bombers, the siege units he has, with some field cannons to deal the damage against the normal units. He did upgrade the majority of his army towards the south, and he is catching Greece with lower technology. We still don't have him managing to push through the Greek defenses. As you can see, Greece is putting up a very fierce fight here. Now let's take a look at the north and see the initial moves. It does seem like we got some problems. We didn't have that many moves here. Chillbrains is still not attacking into the borders of into the city center of Zranka. The city is way too strong, and it does seem like he's choosing to retreat the first redcoat. I would imagine he's going to want to retreat all of them, and now that Persia is going to be left without a pressure on his city of Zranka, he's just going to get more stuff. His Boris is 111 science and 68 culture. It worked out fine till now, so I would imagine he's just going to keep on going. We do have also the moving capital to Ugarit. Wow. Did he get Casa de Constatación? I don't think he got Casa de Constatación. No, he didn't. No. So I guess it is what it is. He's gonna work on what, the taxes, right? The taxes thing, colonial taxes. Where is that? Colonial offices, the 15% growth. I don't think he's gonna work that. Or does he not have it yet? He doesn't have the extra one. Not yet, at least. Anyway. Oh, it's a colonialism kick. Never mind. I thought he actually discovered that. What is it? Colonialism, right? Native colonies, colonial taxes. This one, the plus 25% gold and the plus 10% production in the cities not on your original capital's continent. And this is kind of weird because, to be honest, it specifically mentions original capital city. So why this is not the original capital city? It will never be, right? So why does the game actually take that into account? Whatever, it's weird. Anyway, we do have ironclads fleets coming in and armadas coming from zero, and he's gonna move quite quickly towards Carthage. That will open up another front line for Phoenicia to defend against. He was scrambling to get the defense against the north, against the Dutch. You can imagine he's gonna have a few problems defending against the south also, with some Marines that are gonna get their shots right behind these ironclads soon. He will slowly chew through the Phoenician strength. We do have Almog getting his scientific theory next turn. He's gonna take at least 2 shots from his opponent, 2 turns of shots, actually 2 turns worth of shots from his opponent against just caravels before he's gonna get the ability to upgrade those into ironclads. Fat and sweaty, hello there, sir. Yo, is it better to put the commercial hub on woods or buy builder 2 turns and walk onto woods 1 turn and 10 chop? The second option, buy builder 2 turns and walk onto woods. Yes, the second option always. And you should actually get I don't chop before placing a district anymore unless I time for the same turn. Fat Beasley, good evening, sir. Okay. Well, I would still say it's situational, as in sometimes you do need to prioritize getting that district more than you need to prioritize getting the chop. But usually you do get much better return if you do get the chop. And the builder is always a good investment. Yeah, with pleasure. Sabunda, good evening, sir, and welcome. Okay, where are yeah, the Spanish ironclads are getting very quick to Carthage. They're gonna appear in the next 2 turns, and Almog is gonna have a rude awakening. He still needs 3 turns to get his own steam power, so you can see there will be a few moments that these Spanish boats are gonna get 3 shots against their opponents, just the same as Netherlands. When he's gonna get these submarines in, that is gonna be a problem. He's first working on taking out Hattusa, while Almog is dropping in science. We do have Wilhelmina going higher in science. It would be, I would say, not unheard of to see Solo get to destroyers well before Phoenicia is able to defend himself here. Get to the next tier unit, I mean. Ooh! That caravel fleet actually got out the correct moment. Wow. Well, that was a D7 being taken out without even breaking a sweat. The Phoenician caravel fleets did manage to do the damage. We do need to see the moves here on the west. There's another fleet, big ironclad fleet getting ready in Tyre, or Navy, I should say, Navy. But these units are dying. Like the fact that he couldn't get the technology in time, yeah, they're gonna die so fast. And when these guys are gonna get their ironclad armadas with the 1 promotion and an admiral, oh my god, these are like 98 damage. And Sasso, let's go indeed. Okay, Persia moving in, and it does seem like he's smashing through the defenses that Bradford is putting up. We still didn't have Texcoco being taken out entirely. Well, we could actually have one of these frigates being deployed to the northern coast and thus take out that city center's defense. It doesn't seem like Persia was interested in doing that at the moment. We do have him focusing on taking on Bradford and the remaining English fleet, which, to be honest, is not that powerful. And of course, we do have him struggling to get all of the boats he needs on the board. We do have actually Rome with a lot of success going against Greece, and by the looks of it, even if field cannons are getting trained up and upgraded from the crossbows, they're just not enough to stop these units from Rome to get to pick off each of the units of Greece slowly, one by one. We got more bombers showing up to attack the city's defense of Athens and take down those walls, while he has some cities in the south and in the east. It is going to be hard to totally take him out, but not impossible. Now we do need to see probably here what's gonna happen here. If Almog is gonna feel like he's not gonna get oh my, okay, he's starting to lose cities. Like all of that fleet from the north, all of that navy from the north got taken out. Hattusa has also been taken out. There's just no more signs. He does have the production though, 379 production. Okay, the 7 Provincial fleets already, seaports over here in Haarlem. We got some encampments coming up from Utrecht. And I gotta say, man, we gotta admit, Netherlands is becoming quite a bit of a beast over here in the games. Is Almo gonna lose a city in one fell swoop? I don't think so, right? This Caravel Armada just doesn't have enough. Yeah, he's just gonna end up next to. Okay. We got a next wave of privateer armadas that are gonna turn into submarine armadas. Statue of Liberty finishing up in Bilbao in 6 turns, while new privateers are getting pre-built here. I'm sure we will see Zero trying to go as quickly as possible towards electricity so he can get his own submarines. Okay. Okay, so Rome finally did overwhelm the Greek defenses. There just isn't enough production anymore in the cities of Top to make up for the lost units. David Lich did get over double the amount of production he's benefiting from. Now Bradford did manage to finish the walls, but of course frigates are coming in and slowly taking them down. We do need to see Boris resupply his fleet with new frigates, or maybe get some of more of these submarines privateers. And while he is getting into the borders of Texcoco, that city's gonna get walls, and it's not like he could have done the damage with a single knight. He's getting a few more knights from Tarsus, and will get the opportunity to deploy a fleet at some point there. We do have also a Dezeven that's just sitting here. I don't know what this guy is doing, but he's just sitting there in the borders of Malinanco. We do have from the west side, oh, Spain actually not going immediately against Carthage. She is gonna go for the sweet spot, attacking Phoenicia from the southwest, cutting off the reinforcements of the eastern side, and having the ability to go directly against Lixus, against KTY Carthage at the same time, going into the Bay of Namadol. Sidon did get the walls, and we do have Netherlands struggling to get the final damage on that, but that city is still gonna fall next turn. We do have also another city center here. What is that? Ugarit. That's Ugarit. American football playoffs are on. Yeah, have a good evening, sir. I hope you got that beer and the popcorn ready. Well, that's a lot of damage from the Greek defenses, so the bombard will need to start shooting soon, but unfortunately that tobacco tile is in the way. He's gonna need to get onto one of these higher visibility tiles. Is that a one-turn great bath in the city of Susa? Oh my god, that's a lot of production. 89 city. We do have Portsmouth also being taken out. Persia will start repositioning to take out Bradford next. Only has a single frigate here deployed, so it's gonna take a little while we do have defenders here from England in the form of bombards. These guys can do quite a bit of damage. Well, that city is not gonna survive for long with the ironclads being so strong. They can soon take it down. He does want to get the pillages first, so he gets the gold and then takes out his opponent city. Yeah, that city, Bradford, is dead. Another city being taken down here. Persia calling up his knights to take out Texcoco. Again, he's gonna be a bit annoyed about the walls here. He shouldn't be that far from getting his own refining. Let's see, where is he on refining? Ballistics in one turn. Okay, he's not that close either. Looking at what's going on here, Sidon lost its defenses, and we do have Ugarit being taken down by those submarines. There's a lot of strength there, but there are also some, like a lot of Phoenician boats that are at the moment unaware of their opponents coming against him. Almog is seeing, oh, he's seeing it. He's seeing them. He's seeing two of them. And, Spain is not seeing his opponent right now, right? Yeah, he's not having the visibility over these. It doesn't matter though. Level 1 ironclad armadas, 102 strength against that caravel of 62. Not good. Not good. Even against the caravel fleet is almost one-shotting it. I watch both because I'm equally addicted. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Sidon has been taken down. Okay, Greece still didn't lose the city of Athens, and that's a GG called out by Chillbrains.
Though his face
No
may change
more
throughout the
chance
ages.
to get back into the game. We did have them smashing
History
against
is
each other
written from
quite.
the
I
hand
do
of
have to say, I think the tactical moves did make an incredible difference over here. So I would have imagined the beginning a different result, but it looks like, oh my god, Komanda
By
did
your
manage to
actions
pull
this
it off.
day.
Big brain, Kabachok, big muscles, did manage to keep off Montezuma from
ensure
taking over
our
his empire. And Rome traded punches all game with Gorgo, keeping him in check in his place. We do have Komanda managing to get the equal and get almost close as their opponents right now in the CPL Premier League. With another win, they will be on 14-2, while Unlucky is gonna be on 15-3. It is going to be quite important what Komanda's results are going to be against the other teams. They still have 2 other games to play to catch up to Unlucky's number of games. So we're going to need to see what's going to happen there. Let me actually move on this. Thank Maniac also. Let me move on the post-game chat and switch my sound settings so we can actually hear stuff. There we go. Let's see what they're going to say here. It might take a few moments.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
GG, well played.
Yeah, GG.
Nice.
Exactly nothing this game besides gold.
Yeah. Well, you did scare Dido. Now at the end, you just showed him the Ironclad Armada, and that's it.
Okay, I've got some few questions for Komanda, Team Komanda. Xera, why Ancestral and no Settlers? Why not Audience?
Because I didn't know where to settle. To be honest. I
Yeah,
mean,
why not Audience? Like Audience 6 cities, it will be good because I saw you build.
Whoa, oh my
yeah, probably would have been
Canary, yeah.
better. But I wanted to see more, but I didn't have like enough gold to buy tiles to like improve some stuff. I was giving all my gold away, so I don't know.
Oh, it was a lot
Maybe
of gold.
more.
That was good, and play with Clean Samarkand was brilliant. Also, I don't know. I have some questions to Mr. Kabachok because he is in Russian it's called Прохалявил, but in English it's like he just don't have admiral. It was strange push with 7 caravels. And
Yeah, we all skipped admirals, and
Yeah.
they gold by did gold by
they face by.
or faith by I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I saw that they did faith by. I also called it in voice, but it was just like too slow to react to it.
Yeah, I gotta say, if Kabachok didn't actually get that move there, I think he would have probably died to Montezuma. Like, way too many
Yeah.
bolts from Montezuma. Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Good
no-
timing to
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
hold those chokes.
Yeah, it was a good timing, but it was like seven galleys pre-built. It's too low.
Yeah.
That's the problem was because Aztec have a lot of pre-built. I don't know. Aztec has a mistake. He needs to fit like 1 or 2 galleys, and then if he upgrade near Chalk, he can probably even push with Admiral. But he just all his guys was on the left of his
You're
Xtapaluka,
forgetting
yeah.
one very important thing, Madavanchis. This
Yeah.
guy is the second worst legger in the entirety of CPL.
Yeah,
He's fucking shit.
Yeah, it's okay, but you just put like 2 galleys near near left of the horse, 1 galley right of the horse near Chalka, and you just feed them, but all other your galleys can fight. If you move them all on the left, they just can't fight. You just upgrade a lot of stuff, and it's can't work. Kabachok just take city easily, and also this city Tlacopan, it's the city that make Aztec normal age.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hear Kabachok. Hello guys, I am
Hello,
Golden.
Kabachok.
I speak from a heart.
Yeah, you are so halavshik, Mr. Kabachok. You are so halavshik.
But I saw I don't have Admiral. I think I'm die here.
Your muscles carried you. It's fine. Big muscles.
Okay.
You guys had a spawn with a lot more gold than us. I expect throughout the entire game you had twice or thrice our gold.
It's I can say why, because you open with Magnus, these guys open with
Yes.
Reina the second and
Okay.
third
Revenge
government.
checks, there's another problem with that. My guy that is Irel fighting, our entire gold is gonna come from naval trade, yes, but he can't build the districts because he has to build units. So it's always gonna be 6 GPT trade routes.
I mean,
you should not open externals for 6
he
GPT.
needs only one city with commercial hub. That's all. You basically send all the traders to that one naval city, and then
What do you
you
think I did, Zero? And I'm on 50 GPT, full sending to external. There's no gold on our team.
Yeah, and also you could have
We had
set
you
up-
guys set the ideal situation, huh? You have your two sis you pick as war sis, next to one of the naval sis, which I guess I just misplayed it. Because
Yeah,
I
that's true.
expected Red Coast to do a lot more.
Yeah, they
but I should've just
are
gone
outdated.
ironclads.
They are kind of outdated when you get to like ballistics or even ironclads.
No.
They are outdated really fast. Like I don't know, you can hold them easily with ballistics, and ballistics is getting boosted by me or by someone else. So
But it's just, like I said, the entire game for us, we have a massive GPT disadvantage.
yeah, that's
There's
true.
not much else to talk about. You're talking about it like, yes, but you didn't trade externalities. It's not gonna help if I'm Irel trading for a grand total of 40 GPT.
Well, there are a few things that happened during the game that snowballed into this situation. Like, treating the war different against Persia, for example, getting some foothold over there in that bay with units would have definitely helped out even you, because it would have made you a lot, made Persia a lot an easier target for you to go against. But yeah, like little things that just snowballed, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, the position is actually way better for us, but yeah, like I said, there are some like one or two
I'm not saying
moments
that
where
we
you could have
they're not
like,
saying that
killed
we're not.
Persia.
I'm not gonna say that I did. That my team played this map perfectly, but it's like this map really favors your draft, the way how you spawn.
Yeah, the position. Yeah.
That's like, I don't particularly care on this map that much about spawn quality.
Yeah, it was a surprise for me that you chose to go for a casino style map like like this one, like Tilted Access. Usually these maps do have a very high risk of ending up in situations in which land.
I don't think they are a casino, to be honest. I think they are more consistent than the other maps.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like most of the time, I mean, this one is probably an exception. But what I saw normally, and we played Tilted a lot, in also like in our Russian teamers, like almost every night we played it, and we saw that there is always some kind of like way to swim across. So you normally fight, you pick late game scaling civs, and you fight at battleships and like other like ironclads and stuff. So if you prepare well, if you sim well, it should normally pay off like later in the game. And as well, you don't have like really good tiles on this map normally. So it matters a lot what you improve first, and like those micromanagement stuff, it pays off a lot. I feel like, and it is a late game map. If your team knows what to do in late game, then you have higher chances to win. That's why we picked it.
That's a
Or
good
like,
perspective. Interesting.
Primordial is almost the same. So we were like actually good with either Primordial or Tilted.
I really liked the second Exodus and making the armories because you know it's never like map and I made the +10 Niter because of it, and I could make a lot of units.
Yeah, the second Exodus is also pretty strong. Yeah, but I guess we have favorable position here.
Anything to ask me, Michael?
No, we did see what's there.
Okay, GG's then.
Yep,
Yeah.
GG, well played. Have a good evening.
Yeah.
GG.
So there we heard a little bit from Zero explaining us about the map and his opinions during a lot of these games. So it is true that we don't see that many Primordial games, so I definitely might have a bit of a different information than he has if he has played a lot more in a short amount of time. Of course, different versions of PBG are also going to impact this. Now we do need to see. Well, we have seen actually a very big victory coming up from Komanda against. Their opponents against, well, kick W. Braveheart, unlucky, team unlucky. There we go. I was unlucky. They did manage to get the victory at 1083, and as you can see, we did have quite a few cities being taken over by Komanda with the threat of the total annihilation of Dido on the west side. They did concede the victory. I would also want to say tomorrow we're going to have another game, and we're going to see the Scourge go against Komanda to see if they do manage to get the victory over there also, so they tick another one of those victory points on the board. They are at the race, very close race with Team Unlucky, which they just managed to overtake. We do need to see if they do manage to keep up their scores and come up first in the Division 3 of the CPL Premier League. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the follows and for the subscriptions. Much appreciated also for the support you have given me, the donations. They are helping me a lot. You're giving me the chance to go to the CFR land and be there, transmit from the premises, and at the same time meet all of the people there. It is gonna be amazing. I do hope also we're gonna see each other tomorrow. Please leave a like and a comment down below if you're watching this from YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated for it. I do also wanna send you to my Discord to take a look at the schedule. That's where I do keep the most updated information. ! Discord in Twitch chat, or you can take a look at the video description down below in YouTube, and you're gonna find the invite link to my Discord. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated, and have a good evening with some Civilization 6 content. Bye bye bye.